people? Another Friday night here at Whiskey Wars. Welcome, everybody. See, we got a lot of people in chat already. Awesome. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and get to that because there's a special person here in chat that I have to congratulate. Bobby, Bad Axe Bourbon, man. I threw the shirt on. Yeah. Bobby hit that 1,000, man. Freaking sweet. Yeah, so it wasn't like, what, 4 days ago, you were like 950-ish. Now Bobby's almost at 1,100. Bobby is just killing it. Awesome, man. That is a huge milestone for any channel. So congrats, man. Hopefully soon you'll be monetized and making those tens of pennies, man. Getting all the pennies. Yeah, man, but that's awesome. Congratulations, dude. That's fantastic news. Good to see it. Congrats. Anyway, so what do we got going on tonight? So bought some budget bottles this week as well as some non-budget stuff. But so let's go ahead and get into that. Let's get to our budget bottle this week. Ancient Age 90 proof here. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and pour some so I can properly cheers you guys and all that stuff. You know, from Buffalo Trace, obviously, as I hit the mic. Let that sit and open up a little bit there. And we're going to compare it to some other Buffalo Trace stuff. Two other low-proof Buffalo Trace options that are also budget-friendly. The Benchmark Small Batch, also 90 proof, and then the Benchmark Top Floor. So I thought those would be fair comparisons. What is the best budget Buffalo Trace crap we got here? So we'll... I got the Ancient Age there in my Whiskey Nose Glen. Going to throw the Top Floor into a 21090 Glen here. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to get me a Bad Axe Bourbon Glen here soon as well to complete the collection. And, of course, Top Floor there going in the 21090 Glen because, you know, Top Shelf Todd. Todd, if you're out there, love you, man. Let's see here. Get that out of the way. And then going to throw the small batch into my Whiskey Encore Glen there. Yeah, shout out to Cheech, wherever you may be out there, hopefully having a killer time with the wife and kids and stuff, whatever Cheech is doing tonight. Anyway, let's get to some chat here and drink a little whiskey. I'll cheers you guys here with my Golden Glen full of Ancient Age 90. Yeah, so if you guys could, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Appreciate that. Mr. Great Shot saying, smashed it. I'm ready for some rock. All right. I like it, man. Yeah, so the rock show, for those that don't know, will be tomorrow night. While I got everybody here, doing Metallica Ride the Lightning versus Megadeth Peace Sells, but Who's Buying? That should be a good night tomorrow night as well. Also 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see some of you metalheads over there tomorrow night. Louis the Fifth, 10 minutes, can't wait. Yeah, it's happening now, man. Let's do it. What's up, Bobby? Jacob, cheers. And cheers to everybody I've clicked on so far. Let's get a sip of this Ancient Age here. Not bad, gotta say. That is pretty decent for, I think this was like $14, $13-14 at my local Kroger. Pretty good stuff for a $14 bottle. Not bad at all. Rock on. Kick-ass Bobby. Yeah, man. So happy for Bobby. Evening, Lou. Cheers to you, buddy. And Templar. Some more Patreons rolling in there. How we doing, fellas? Good to see you guys as always. Another Patreon there. OJ for Hire. How we doing, man? Good to see everybody. And just like that, I'm caught up in chat. Good to see. Yeah, man, this is it's got a little more character than I expected for a $14 bottle. It's got a nice, sweet, spicy finish. Got that kind of sweet cinnamon thing going on, which is not something you find on Buffalo Trace a whole lot. But yeah, pretty decent stuff. The nose is a little lacking. It's a little ethanol forward on the nose. And a little sour on the nose, but yeah, not bad. Yeah, so let's see here. Who else we got? Drifting Drams, what's up, Turks? How we doing? Good to see you guys. Had a good time hanging out with you guys backstage and also on the stream last week. That was good times. And got your, I can reach over here, starting to get your box together there. So got your beer and some samples, working on packing up some more samples for you guys, but that'll be shipping out here next week. So you guys should get that soon. Anybody had the Ancient Age 90 proof, and what are your thoughts? Good, bad, hate it? You know, what are we thinking? Yeah, I think it's decent. Let's do some comparisons here. Try and get this out of the way before people start hopping on. Hopefully, you guys can see the link. Anyone that may want to hop on and hang out. There, post at the top. Yes, should be. Did I pin it? I did not pin it. That's kind of a problem. Let's do that. There we go. Now people can see the thing. Yeah, so there's the link for anybody that wants to hop in. And yeah, let's compare this Ancient Age 90 proof to the other Buffalo Trace stuff. Going for sip 2 here. Yeah, that's I mean, for $14, that's surprisingly good, I gotta say. Yeah. I have a feeling it's going to kick the crap out of these benchmarks. Yeah, that's good stuff. Prescription Bourbon, what's up? And Amods, if you could, please throw links to all these fantastic channels that are in chat here. We got Drifting Drams. We got Prescription Bourbon. We got Mark, Northwest Bourbon. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, Mark. Who else? I feel like there was another channel. Oh, yeah, obviously. Bobby, yeah. Let's see if we can get Bobby to 1,100 tonight. He's already like most of the way there. We don't have a whole lot of work to do. Dude is just flying through the subscriptions. Yeah, that's awesome. Also, just a little bit of self-promotion there. You know, for you metalheads out there, we are running 2 channels now. So if you want to talk metal and music and all that stuff, that's what we do on Saturday nights. So yeah, if you guys could subscribe to that, we appreciate that. Yeah, so we talk metal and still drink whiskey. So yeah. Let's see here. Last week was awesome. Haven't had that one, but I've heard decent things about various Ancient Age labels. Yeah, it's pretty good. I got to say, and it's cheap. It's the cheapest thing on the table. So the top floor, I think, is like 15 or 16, and the small batch is like 16 to 18, somewhere in that range. But yeah, the Ancient Age, the cheapest of the bunch, and may win this thing. We'll see. AA10, very good. Okay, yeah. See, we don't have the Ancient Age around here, or the 10-star. Yeah, we got the 90, and then we got the standard old 80 proofer, which is not great. I don't like the 80 proofer a whole lot. Ray Lang, cheers, whiskey. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. First time here, is that possible? Or maybe you've been here before and my memory is just terrible. There is that possibility as well. Northwest Bourbon, yeah. Slapshot, what's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Good to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. I know you got some medical stuff going on, but hopefully you're recovering, and yeah, man. Hopefully you're doing good. There you go. Your prescription is ready. Yeah, thank you for that, Mark. Appreciate it, man. Bobby, there he is. Bobby, again, had to wear it tonight. Yeah, got my Bad Axe Bourbon shirt on. Heck yeah, man. Brother, congratulations on 1K. I mean, you're well past it now. You're like, you know, I swear just like 3-4 days ago, you're like 950-ish, somewhere in that range. And now you're like at nearly 1,100. Just crushing it. But congratulations again, man. That's awesome. Hey, Drinky Boys, what's up, AZ? Good to see you, man. And we got Gordon Murphy in the house. Cheers to you, fellas. Let's get a sip of this here benchmark top floor here to compare and cheers you guys with. Yeah, I think the top floor is nice for the price point. But I think that Ancient Age 90 proof, man, that's where that thing has a lot more character, a lot more going on than the top floor. The top floor comes off kind of boring and uninteresting after that. It's also a little more sour than the Ancient Age. Yeah. Let's get a palate cleanse here. And the question is, whiskey good or bad? Hey, Bobby, I can say one thing. This Ancient Age, or Ancient Age 90 proof, it's good. It's good, man. Yeah, and there's Bobby's link. Yeah. Check out Bobby. Give him the subs if you haven't already. Let's get him to 1,100 tonight. Why not? Even Brian. Yeah, cheers to Brian. Good to see you, man. Slap a sub. There we go. Man, Mark dropping all the links there. There's Slap Shots link right there. Appreciate that, man. Okay. Bobby won a rye sampler on Kilco on a run. Need to buy a lottery ticket. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, Bobby is just, yeah, I can't believe how fast you're getting the subs, man. That's freaking awesome. I guess I really need to get into the whole, what is the things? Instagram shorts and the thing from China. I don't, whatever the thing is. You know the thing. Bobby's good at it, though. Bobby's doing great with it. I suck at that. Louis the Fifth, what's up, man? Person turquoise waving. Woohoo, cheers, Bobby. Yeah, man. Cracked a new Eagle Rare, way better than the last one. So grapey. Oh, you like the grapey one. So see, I like the black cherry ones personally, but glad you found a good one, man. Yeah, the full proof is where it's at, but that's about twice the price of this Ancient Age around here. So around here, full proof is about $25, $30, depending on the store you go to. Yeah, but I mean, for a 90 proofer and for $14, actually, I need to go in order here. I'm going back to that because I want to sip it again. Let's get to this small batch, which I think me and Bobby agree is the worst of the benchmark line, but it is 90 proof, so I thought it would be a fair comparison. The nose is nicer on the small batch than the top floor, but from memory, it seems like that the benchmark small batch is not as good on the palate. The taste not so great. Let's go ahead and go in for it. Yeah, there's it's like this weird waxiness or something going on. It's all right. It coats the tongue in a bad way. It's not the kind of tongue coating that you're looking for. Been on before with you and a Reaper. Oh, okay. That's been a minute then. What's up, man? Good to see you again, though. Yeah. So that's been a few months, but welcome back. Good to see you. Returning is the right word. Returning to the live stream. Appreciate that. Everything's spicy. What is up, man? Good to see you. Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Yes. Cheers to you, buddy. We're doing, for those that are coming in late, I'll show you again. Here's the comparison we're going through here. Doing a bunch of budget Buffalo Trace. So we got the Ancient Age 90 there. If you can get the glare off it. There we go. Ancient Age 90 proof. We got some benchmark top floor there at 86 proof. And then the benchmark small batch at 90 proof. I think order-wise, it's kind of opposite of what just showed. So I think let's go back to the Ancient Age. I keep saying that. It's just the one Ancient. 0 double Ancients. Yeah. Yeah, I really like the finish on that Ancient Age. That kind of puts it over the top of the other two. I think so. Yeah. So just for order wise, I think it's Ancient Age 90 proof first for me. I think it has the nicest finish. The nose is not great, but the nicest finish. Top floor from Benchmark coming in second, and then that small batch, which I just do not care for that much, coming in third. Yeah, I would just avoid the small batch, honestly. I think the rest of the Benchmark line is probably worth a buy. And I think Bobby would probably agree. Yeah, the small batch, not great. Not great at all. Found a bottle of Whitmire's bourbon and rye today. Pretty damn good for a little less than So either you Woods or Lou, when this bottle runs out, I'm going to be contacting you guys because that thing is man. I was surprised how good that thing was. It almost made my top bourbons of the year list, but just barely didn't crack that list. But it was close. And there you go. There's Drifting Drams. Thank you again, Mark, for throwing the links up. Appreciate that, man. Doug H, cheers to you, buddy. Good to see you. And also, folks, everything's spicy. If you're into spicy food, another great channel there to check out. As the name suggests, he eats everything spicy. If there's a spicy thing out there, he's going to eat it. And here we go. I got some company now, so you don't have to just listen to me talk.
Hey, what's going on,
What's
Sean?
up, Turks? How we doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Living the dream, man. How about you?
Yeah, I'm telling you. I feel like it as well, even though I'm drinking budget whiskey over here.
Hey, it's not a bad thing.
There's some damn good budget whiskey out there.
Yeah, that Ancient Age 90 proof, not bad. Surprisingly good for $14.
I don't think we've ever had it, actually.
We haven't. Is that the 10-star?
No, so I think this is in between price-wise, between the 10-star and the standard 80 proofer. So this is the 90 proofer. It says 90 right there on the.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't like the standard one, just the 80 proofer. I think that's a waste of money. Kind of like standard benchmark, I think is a pass.
Benchmark 8, yeah.
Yeah, but yet here in Kentucky, we don't see the Ancient Age, which is used to be the 10-star. Now it's or I guess it still says 10-star on it. It just doesn't say 10-year, which is misleading.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm gonna combine the small batch in the top floor and see if we can make something better.
Not a fan of either.
I like the top floor. Okay, it's really light. I mean, at 86 proof, it's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
And the small batch is kind of funky. What are you guys sipping on there? That looks like you got a benchmark in your hand, yeah?
So this is the bonded.
Okay, yeah, that's a solid pour there, yeah.
And
especially at the price point.
I did not pour a budget whiskey, so I poured it downstairs before we came in. I have a Four Roses single barrel proof OESO, Elliott Select.
Nice. So there's a Four Roses single barrel proof at a local store, but they will not sample out anything. So, and it's like $75. So, like I keep seeing them. Like they know he's buying them because I live in like a kind of the more rural part of Kentucky, so there's not like a lot of traffic here. So they're going to be there a while.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping eventually. What's that, Katie?
What recipe?
I don't remember.
Fair enough.
Even if I had remembered, I wouldn't know what the letters meant anyway. So, yeah. But I mean, until I can taste them, I'm not going to spend $75 on it. So,
yeah, I don't blame you. Because some are really good and some are just not.
Yeah. Yeah. Some taste like a garden and some taste like whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's fair.
So, some are like munching on flowers. And,
well, honestly, that's where I think you and I could get along because the ones that are munching on flowers, I love that floral note. So I could do that.
Yeah. Well, if I do end up buying it and it ends up being there, I'll just send it your way. You can have.
Hey man, if that's okay, let me know.
Bottle.
I'll happily share a bottle for it.
We need to pour you a sample of this OESO that we cracked. We cracked it earlier, and it is red fruit and confectionery sugar all day.
That sounds pretty solid. Oh,
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. No, so OBSO, right? That's what you're saying?
OESO.
Oh, E. Okay. And that means if you don't remember, it's fine because I definitely don't. So
it's the low rye mash bill, which I think it's the low.
It's 20%, right?
Yeah. Which even the low is 20%, right? Whereas the high is 36. But a lot of people's low rye are 12 or 18. So it's low rye, and it's one of the fruity yeast strains, I believe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So their notes on it were red fruit.
Yeah.
And spot on.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is I don't hate high rye mash bills across the board. It's just I don't like the way that Four Roses does it. I mean, because this thing is basically a boo rye, and I love that. Of course, granted Texas, but so that changes things significantly.
Yep.
It's like a different planet that came from, but
you're not wrong.
Going to go have a B-Day dinner with the fam. Catch you guys. Okay, well, cheers, Mark. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate you dropping all the links. And Bobby, I guess, will be joining us here shortly, which is awesome, man. Get to cheers you guys and congratulate you on your 1,000. That's awesome. I already read that. Let's find a thing I haven't read. Thanks for all the love, peeps. You guys are awesome. No, man, you are awesome. Very proud for you, or proud of you. Something like that. Nah, Sean, I don't remember what we were talking about, but maybe the benchmark, small batch, probably. It's not great.
Probably, yeah.
We've heard
cheers,
the
everybody.
Top floor is pretty good.
Yeah, top floor is decent. I mean, it's very chill, and I like things a little bolder, but if you're in the mood for something just you don't want to think about and just an easy sipping bourbon, yeah, it's pretty decent. You guys had it, I assume, yeah?
We bought it for a friend of ours, actually, when we were in Kentucky. We're gonna sample it at some point, but
yeah, for me the bonded is always that's the one I go to because I know it's at least 4 years, right? Whereas the top floor they can stick 2 years whiskey in there, call it straight bourbon, and hey, be on their way.
True. Yeah. The bonded seems bonded and foolproof. I think those are the two best from the lineup, in my opinion. I go back and forth on which one I prefer. Although, I really like my single barrel, but I've heard people say that their single barrels weren't great. So, that's the single barrel joy.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So I ended up buying 3 of the single barrel that I got because they're like $22, and that one is really good. So. But, once those are gone and the next batch comes in, it could suck. So, yeah.
You should try to get a few different single barrels and do them blind.
Yeah. True. See how much they vary?
Exactly. Yep. That's one of the segments that we do on the channel that we love to do so much. We've got another one that should release here in the next few days, but it's crazy the variants you can get in one distillery. It's nuts, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure. The problem is, I don't think that they put barrel numbers or anything on there.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Give me 1 second. So it's just right over there. It'll take half a second. So, let's see. Do we have a barrel number?
You know what? I bet there's a laser code up front. I'm looking at a laser code on this bonded.
Okay. Yeah, no barrel number, so there's got to be something.
You'd probably have to decode their laser code. It's like the bonded says L is in Lima 21014.
Where are you seeing that at, Ethan?
So directly up front, right beneath the label, right here.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of faint.
I don't have great lighting right now. It looks like there might be something there. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah, mine is real faint. I got to get the light shining on it just right, and I can hardly even feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, so it kind of stinks. So I wish they'd, they're really bad about that. The E.H. Taylor's the same way. They don't put barrel numbers on that either, so you never know what single barrel you have. It annoys me that Buffalo Trace is so secretive about their single barrels.
That's really one
Come on, Buffalo Trace. It's the one thing we ask.
They're all that good. Just buy them all.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably the marketing ploy there. Hey, Bourbon No Ben, what's up, Ben? How we doing, man? Good to see you.
Cheers.
So, Wood saying he can't get the AAA there either. Only the regular Ancient Age and Ancient Age Premier, which is basically Buffalo Trace's answer to Seagram 7 Crown. Okay.
Yeah.
So it seems like a pass for me.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen the Ancient Age ever. And we go to a lot of places, and I don't know that I've seen it anywhere.
Cheech has it all the time. It feels like down in Florida there.
Yeah, down in St. Augustine area, I think.
Yeah, well, I feel like he's, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. So
somewhere in Florida, yeah.
Yeah. Northern Florida. I know that much. I don't know whereabouts exactly, but there you go. And there's Everything Spicy's link. Appreciate that, AZ. And Louis V, I got an MGP bottle, Redemption Barrel Select 105 proof versus Smoke Wagon the Younger with a cap of water to lower the proof. Okay. Works for me, man. Hey, we got Ben here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, see you, man. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Cheers.
Doing good, man. Cheers.
Yeah. What's that? Mute.
Sorry, hold on.
Yeah, that's all right. No problem.
That swap between YouTube and StreamYard, you got to be super seamless for it, right? Otherwise, it echoes constantly.
It gets me anytime I join a stream. Gets me every time, man. So don't feel bad.
I'm still new to popping in on other people's streams, so this is good practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No
I had my
problem
phone sitting there watching Sean, and before I started, Katie was like, your phone's gonna echo. Get it. So I gotta calm down.
Good call, Katie.
I have not met you folks before. I pop in on the live streams a lot, but I always just hear the name Turks. But it sounds like you have a channel, so then I'm like, well, do I search Turks? How do I?
Weird somebody could drop it again, so I have to scroll up. But it's Drifting Drams.
Yep.
Okay, hold on.
And let's see, they dropped it earlier. Where is it? If somebody could drop it again, that'd be fantastic, please.
Oh, I got it right here. Boom.
There you go. And anybody that hasn't subbed, these wonderful people, please do that. And also sub the guy below me here. Yeah, the Bourbon Note. Ben. Yeah. Give all the people a subs.
Well, it's nice to meet you guys. Like I said, when I pop into these streams, it's usually kind of midway through, and if it doesn't have the name on it, I kind of I see people, the same people in a lot of streams, but then it's like I don't know who everyone is. And
for sure.
There we go.
There we go. I thought I'd take it down for a second. That way everybody can see just for a second there.
Sure.
There we go. There's all the channels there. Yeah. So please give these wonderful people some subs. So Ben, how you been, man? It's been a minute.
I'm good. Yeah, we haven't hopped on a live in a while. I'm still messing with our live stream setup. So tonight I moved the camera so I'm not looking off screen to actually see the because when we do our live streams, it's set up over here.
Yep.
So now I'm kind of messing with this is good practice for me.
Yeah, cool, man.
Yeah, and, so I can look directly at you guys instead of having the laptop in front of me too. So I kind of get it just
constant tweaking.
Yeah, exactly. I'm messing with it constantly. So, but you guys said it's budget bourbon night.
For now, yeah. I mean, I'm about to move out of the budget section and onto some stuff that's a little less budgety. But yeah, I started with some budget stuff. Have you had the Ancient Age 90 proof?
I have the Ancient Age 10 star. I got a home wrecker of it out in Montana.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I was listening. I was just listening to the audio. I didn't see the video, but you said so. You've got Ancient Age, but it's not the 10 star. I didn't even know if there was a.
Where's my
different
bottle? Yeah. So no, it's I keep saying Ancient Age, but it's just the one Ancient Age.
Okay.
The big 90 on it there.
It's not that ancient.
Yeah, mildly Ancient Age.
On the Ancient Age, it still says 36 months on the neck. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't know what the age of this is. It's probably not that old, but it is 90 proof, and that helps it some. What is the proof point on the Ancient?
It's 90 proof as well, so I don't really know what the difference is. It's almost as if Buffalo Trace stopped making so many versions of this. They might have enough mash bill 2 to make some of their other products. They would be starting to get.
It's crazy.
There
talk.
You go.
Crazy talk.
Yeah.
Buffalo Trace, if you're listening,
You're always listening, I'm sure.
Oh yes. Cheers to you, James Taylor. What's up, buddy?
All right. I'm gonna rock the boat, Sean. And
okay, I like it.
I don't understand why people want to drink budget bourbon other than this bottle.
Wait, what is the bottle?
This is Early Times Bottled in Bond.
Okay,
new or old. Why do people want budget bourbon other than this?
I do want to point out, though, that is the old one.
It is the old one. The new one's
we do have the
plus or minus 2%. It's right here by my foot, right? Yeah. It's so close that it.
But you are holding the old one. I do want to point that doesn't make any.
Crack the new one, Ethan. Crack the new one.
Crack the new one too, then. How about that?
Okay, fair enough.
Metal top. It's
also not what he's drinking.
It's a little dusty. Let me.
And look,
okay, so I will say this, Ethan, to add to your point. There was a time period there, because that used to be like my daily. So there was a time period there when they went through that transition, when they first took it over, and they just had no idea how to blend that stuff, apparently.
I believe
and they ruined it. Because I have that bottle still. It's right there. And so when they first took it over, like, they just did not know what to do with Brown-Forman juice, clearly. They were trying to make it taste like 1792, and it was kind of this weird amalgamation of the two, and it just didn't work. And so, but now, like, I've had the new bottle and the new one, the screw top that you got, the aluminum screw top, I should say. Those are, like you said, within 2% or so of the old stuff. They've gotten back to what it should be, and it is a solid bottle. There was just like that 6 month or so time period there where they just didn't know what the hell they were doing.
And I get that, right? And if people are salty about the gap, I get that too. I've been there on brands, like, I completely get that too. But other than like just being salty about the difference while it transitions, or not being able to find it, that I also understand. Other than those two reasons, this is the best budget bourbon around, and I will go to the mat for it.
I could not agree more with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a strong argument against that. So, I mean, the only thing here is that price-wise, it's gone up since Barton's taken it over. So now they're like 25 to 27. Granted, it's a liter, so it's still not that bad of value. So, I think that, I mean, there's still like strong contenders. I mean, there's still like 101, Old Forester 100 proof,
Absolutely.
and Evan Williams white label. That's always in the mix there. And around here, even though it's a little bit less that you're getting, Cooper's Craft 100 is about $5 to $3, $3 to $5 higher, and I think for me, I prefer that. Just barely. I mean, it's not like it's night and day difference, but I think the Cooper's Craft 100 is a little bit better. Granted, less whiskey in the bottle. But Ben, thoughts? You want to add?
I can't see you.
Oh, right, because I'm just the Turks they're taking over the show.
I didn't know
I just left them solo.
I appreciate it, Sean.
I just left them solo for way too long. Like I let them solo at an uncomfortable amount of time, but
Okay, so first of all, so it's Ethan and
Katie.
Okay. I couldn't agree with you more, Ethan. I love Early Times Bottled and Bond. It's absolutely one of my favorite bourbons. We're in the middle. I don't know if you guys have seen our live streams. We do a show called Proof Points, where we'll take a bunch of different bourbons of the same proof point, pit them against each other. And once you get into like the 90, 100 proof range, there's so many different ones. We do different tiers of them. And so we just started doing the 100 proof. And maybe about a year ago, we did a battle of the bottled and bonds, where we took a budget flight of bottled and bond bourbons and then a not so budget flight. And we did the budget flight, picked our winner, did the not so budget, picked our winners, and then pitted those against each other. And out of, I think it was, I have them on my phone here because we just did a recap of the video. Out of all of them, Early Times Bottled and Bond was my winner. So the budget flight was Early Times, Evan Williams, Old Grandad, Old Tub. And then the not so budget flight was 1792, E.H. Taylor, Henry McKenna, and Old Forester. And Early Times Bottled and Bond took the whole thing for me.
Okay.
I can see
I
that.
love it. Yeah, I absolutely love it. So Early Times Bottled and Bond, Old Forester 100, Cooper's Craft. Unfortunately, we can't get Early Times or Cooper's Craft in Minnesota. So Old Forester 100 is kind of our replacement for that. Greg's not fully on board with the Early Times yet. So I think I'm working on him though. He's starting to pick. He picked Old Forester 100 in this last round of proof points. So
should be also noted though that Greg does drink Basil Hayden. So
that's true.
Oh, so he can't be trusted.
Yeah, so you can't trust Greg.
All right.
Yeah, he's actually out at a whiskey tasting right now that I completely dropped the ball on and forgot to sign up for.
Well, we appreciate you being here, man. We're going to do our own whiskey tasting. Speaking of, I didn't ask you when you came in. What are you sipping on, man?
I haven't poured anything yet, so that's what I was kind of wondering what you guys were sipping on. Are we still doing budget? You guys were talking about benchmark. full lineup here.
So I'm just kind of going through what I bought this week. So I got a Wilderness Trail rye. If you want to join me in that, if not, then grab whatever you want, man.
I have no Wilderness Trail rye, but I've had the wheated one and the regular rye mash bill bourbon. Fantastic. That one really caught me off guard. Oh, Greg's in the chat now. He says.
Oh, nice.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I should probably get caught up on chat. So first, Ray Long sipping on some ECBP 922 tonight. That was my bourbon of the year. Man, if I could stop burping here. Excuse me. So that was my favorite standard release bourbon of the year. Whiskey of the year video coming out Sunday, folks. So, yeah, that'll be everything together. Ryes, bourbons, picks, all the stuff.
Don't screw it up.
And then we got James Taylor. I'm sipping on a Russell's Private Barrel Liquor at the Lake. Hey, that was in that list as well. Yeah, then the pick list. That's a good one. There's a Drifting Drams link right there. I suppose everyone's seen that now, but because I'm many minutes
You're still living in the woods.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Mike Hoffer, what's up, buddy? That was our Patreon sample winner from last month. And, buddy, I got your box. It's right on the other side of this TV here. I'll be sending that out this week, man. Yeah, and appreciate your patronage. It's been a while. I can always find ancient. So there you go. And Mike, you're down in Mississippi, right? I feel like Mississippi, Louisiana, somewhere down in that area. My memory is terrible.
I'm with you.
Sorry, I'm technically illiterate. Since it's my birthday, I passed on Budget Pour and started with a KC12.
Oh, my gosh.
The 2005 William LaRue Weller. Okay, well, we heard it hit the table there, Peter White. It's okay, though.
Yeah, that's definitely not a budget.
I would almost rather take a KC12 over a WLW. I love KC12 so much.
Wow, now that's a hot take right there.
Those are
The
KC12
So same question that Ben asked. Do you mean the cast strength or just the 100 proofer?
So I love the KC 1200 proof, but at cask, I think I would probably take it over WLW.
Not me.
Okay. Now there's a couple bookers that I could maybe say that about, but aside from that, there's not a whole lot in the Jim Beam line or Jim Beam product line, I should say, that I could say I'd take over a WLW. That's a pretty special pour. Granted, I haven't had one since the 2019 release, but it's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. I guess.
Never had one. Never will, probably.
Well, I mean, I didn't own a bottle, Ben. Let me be clear. I had a pour I had two pours at a bar, but because
I've heard so many good things about this year's release that it's just the best whiskey ever. So at some point, I'll probably go drop the $70 for an ounce of it.
There you go. Yeah,
If you're able to make it to any of the events, Ben, like Pours in the Park or Spring Fling's going to happen this year, or Whiskey Weekend or anything like that, typically you'll be able to get some really awesome pours. Not about WLW, but some really awesome pours. That's where we've had a lot of the unicorn pours that we've had.
It'd be fun to go down and get into some of those festivals and make some content and meet people and stuff like that. That'd be fun to actually get just a bunch of channels all together, that live stream together and that watch each other to, actually get to meet and hang out in person.
Absolutely.
So, we actually talked about this a little bit last week. I believe that was actually off stream, but still. So the Turks are just south of me, well, south and west. And then Paul Whiskey Food Dude, who has a great collection as well, he's just south and east of me. Roscoe P. Coltrane, he's here in Kentucky. You guys aren't that far away. I mean, you're like, it's within driving distance, sort of ish.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are in Minnesota. And then, of course, we got Dan's up in Wisconsin. We got Stacy H. in Ohio. Prescription Bourbon's over in Louisville. So there's a lot around here. So we need to do like kind of what would you call this? We're not Midwest. I don't know what the heck we are. We're not East. whatever. Kind of central-ish parts states. Yeah,
sure.
We need to do a meetup. Yeah, Mid-East. That's it.
Mid-East. I like it.
There's the Mash Bills link. Thank you for that, AZ. And yes, Mash Bill, I am bougie. That's why I moved on from budget pours. Although
what did you move on to?
I mean, this isn't like crazy. It's just like I think there's like $55, $60. This
Okay.
Wilderness Trail Rye there.
Yep.
Yeah, just the standard release, nothing super special or anything. But
highly underrated bottle.
I agree. Yeah. So actually, I think the rye is my favorite thing out of the standard releases from Wilderness Trail.
Yeah.
Probably a highly underrated distillery overall. I imagine
I
not
agree.
a lot of people haven't really gone down the rabbit hole with them. They have Bobby, that's what I'm sipping on right now. I was just going to say, so I poured a couple of budgets because I heard you guys talking about the benchmark one. So I tried the small batch against the ancient age because they're both 90. The small batch is exponentially better. There's just something about this ancient age that I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, I'm just going to leave this comment up on screen, Ben.
Yeah. I didn't say the small batch was good. I just said it's better than that.
Okay, all right. That's we all like what we like, man.
I remember when we did our reviews of these, we did a flight, and we re-released it this Christmas. This is a Christmas video. We did the whole benchmark lineup. And I remember the one thing that I had is like the top floor is the lowest proof one's like 86. Mm-hmm. And I remember I said in that video that the top floor is kind of like regular benchmark dressed up for a court appearance. It's like just a little bit nicer than usual, but still kind of, and I kind of get the same vibes with the small batch. It's just not quite there, but definitely an improvement.
Yeah, I think once you get to the bottom bond, that's where the benchmark line really starts to kind of shine. And then the full proof is great. And then, of course, depending on the single barrel you get, those can be good as well.
I wasn't terribly impressed with mine, but I like the bonded and the small batch for sure. I'm doing the blend. See what happens.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll send you my small batch. And Bobby's probably willing to send you his as well. Also, what's up, Greg? Good to see you, man.
All the bourbons.
Best budget bourbon. Evan Williams bottle and bond. Yeah, I mean, so around here, that's like $2 to $3 more than the ancient age 90 proof, and I think it's a lot more than $3 better. So there is that. But if you only had $14 and you can't make it to 17, then I guess the ancient age 90 proofer is worth a buy.
All right, Sean. Here's the other thing I'll rock the boat on.
Okay.
Do y'all see the very old Barton 90 proof?
Very old Barton 90 proof.
We don't see it. I've had the 86 and the 100.
Most of you see 86 and 100.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I don't know. I like the 100 okay. It's been a long time since I bought one.
The 100's not bad, but the 90 proof for me has better flavor than all the rest. And
okay.
It's the kind of thing where like I understand that Evan Williams bottle and bond. People like the proof for the 100. I like higher proof in general, but I will take 1783 or very old Barton 90 proof over the Evan Williams bottle and bond all day.
Okay,
better flavor profile for me.
All right, man. I don't know if I've ever tried the 90. I had the 86. Didn't really care for it at all.
Yeah,
I liked the 100. I liked the 100 fairly well. I mean, for the price point, couldn't really complain.
I'm with you. 100 is solid for the price, but the 90 better.
Ben, you were saying?
Sorry, Ben.
Well, I was saying I ain't mad at that at all. I sometimes that nice 90 proofer. I mean, I like the 100 proof, 90 to 100 proof range for just like a good casual. If you're going to have a couple of pours, because sometimes you want to sit and sip on those cast strength ones, but for various reasons, you don't maybe want to have 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
And so when you find a really good one in that 90 proof range, that's awesome.
So
I haven't had that. They send us the 86 in Minnesota. That's all we get. I had a friend pick up a 100 down in Illinois, but I've never seen the 90 proof.
Yeah, I'm not sure that we have the 90 here in Kentucky. I feel like maybe I've seen it. It's hard to say.
They like to stick them all 3 side by side, and I think the 86. Well, so it's a coloring, right? But the 100 is white, so it's vastly different.
White.
But I think the 86
green, right?
and 90 are like red and black or something.
Red and green.
So they're close. So if you're just looking at them from somewhere else, especially if you're like half or quarter of the men in the world or something, you're colorblind, they look the same. So you wouldn't even see anything different with them. But that 90 proof for me is night and day better, even better than the higher proof version.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm kind of with Bobby. I mean, Wild Turkey 101 is really hard to beat for me. So Bobby, I'm going to send you, I was going to show you, but then I realized I want to surprise you. I'm going to send you a 50-50 blend of something that involves Wild Turkey, and I can't wait to see your thoughts on it. Yeah, so we'll can't wait. We'll see. Well, I don't want to spoil it. So anyway, cool running. Cheers. What's up, man? Good to see you. I bought 3 of the old early times when you still could. Haven't had the new one yet. So as we were talking about already, I think the new aluminum screw tops are almost back to what it was. There was that weird phase. Let's see if I can grab the right button. Yeah, here it is. This is the bottle you should never buy. So if you find the plastic screw top with this notch in the back, just throw it in the trash. Tell the owner to throw all those bottles directly in the trash.
So that was a blending issue when they first took it over?
Yeah, so I mean, because it has to be the same stuff, right? It has to be the same distillery.
They didn't have time to age it, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because it's bottle and bond, so like they can't, but there's no way they had the same blender because it's a whole different company. So they took over, but apparently when they did, the person blending was trying to still make like 1792 small batch or something, and it just didn't work. Yeah, it's really weird. Like there's this weird, like kind of like tannic, bitter banana note on the back end that's just not pleasant. Yeah, I've sampled.
Most of it's coming back.
Yeah, most of this bottle went out to samples, honestly, for people to compare.
And next time I go to any kind of festival, I'm just gonna buy like a case of the Varial Barton 90. And I'm going to be like Oprah. You get one. You get one. You get one. Because it's a budget bottle, but so few people see it. And it's so damn good. Like I see Hanging AZ. He's seen the 86, right? I've had the same conversation with the bourbon van. And they just don't see the 90, but it's so much better than the alternatives.
Okay. All right, man. You got me. You have my interest, Ethan. I will try and find it now. It's certainly within my price range, I feel like.
We'll just send it to you.
Oh yeah, and we got you too. We'll get you a bottle.
We'll get you guys each a bottle. It's not a problem.
If you're as fond of early times bottled and bond as I am, then I trust your judgment right off the bat.
Yeah,
that's fair, right?
We left Washington, and Ethan was like, "All right, we got to buy like 4 early times," and I'm like, "Where are we gonna pack this?" And he's like, "We'll find a place."
I don't know if we're gonna be able to find it where we go, so we got to have it now.
Now, so have you guys had the Cooper's Craft 100? I assume you probably have.
Yes.
But I know the distribution is kind of weird. Like it's not everywhere.
So I do like the Cooper's Craft. For me, that has more of that Old Forester banana note than early times bottled and bond.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
And as a person who will be run out of the room by someone like opening a banana to eat within 20 feet, I pick up on that, and I can eat it, or I can drink it, but it doesn't have nearly the good graces that the early times bottled and bond does. Yeah.
I hate the fact that bananas even exist. I'm right there with you on that as well. You and I have the same taste, apparently.
Yes, I think we're in the same boat, Ben.
It's just the worst thing ever.
So now, first off, Ben, before I say what I was going to say, Ben, have you had Cooper's Craft 100? Is it up your way?
Yeah, I have. We don't have any of the Cooper's Craft up here, but Greg picked up a couple bottles down in Oklahoma, Oklahoma or something like that. And we did a comparison. We drank both of them, the 86 proof and the 100. And I remember in the video, I was really hoping that was going to be the early times bottled and bond replacement. And I remember not getting that vibe from it at first. I was kind of like, it's good, but I'm a little bit let down. And that might have been just from drinking the 86 before it, because the next time I had it, absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I just love that heavy char thing they got going on. I love all those dark notes that adds to it. and that's what puts it just a little bit higher for me than the early times. Although, I mean, they're both great bottles, and the early times is cheaper and more liquid, so it's a better value for sure. I think what Bib would win it for me, James Taylor here. The Coopers is great. Twins. Anyway, early times would be my third choice. All good bourbons, yes, for sure. On the banana thing. So I'm with you guys. I hate real bananas. I don't mind the banana note in Old Forester or in 1792. Somewhat 1792 Prog 7 as well. Don't mind it in whiskey, but do not like the real thing. I've actually had to eat a lot of bananas recently because apparently it's good for high cholesterol and health and, living and stuff.
Not worth it. Terrible.
So I was on this banana kick for like a month and a half, just stopped. I can't do it anymore. I've tried like blending it with other stuff that doesn't suck. You can't get rid of it. There's nothing that covers up banana taste. Like peanut butter, chocolate, nothing. It doesn't matter. You cannot cover up the banana taste.
That's true. Yeah.
Terrible.
It's like cancer.
Am I the new guy that Mashbill was asking about?
What's that, Ben?
The last comment, it said, so who's the new guy? I'm assuming that's me since I'm new in the live stream.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. So Mashbill, this is Ben from the Bourbon Note. He's a great guy. You guys stream every Wednesday at the time 6 o'clock Central. Okay. Yeah. So there you go, folks. They do the live streams and all the stuff too, and also great reviews. They're fun to watch. Greg and Ben playing off each other, and usually Ben having a joke at Greg's expense, but sometimes the other way around.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Greg can't be trusted, indeed. Basil Hayes. That tells me how far behind I am as well. Folks, I'm going to skip ahead and chat a little bit here just so I can be in the current conversation. I'll read a couple things from here. I had a Wilderness Trail single barrel rye a couple of years ago, and it was really good, right up there with Rare Breed or Will It For You. Yeah, this rye, this is my favorite thing from Wilderness Trail out of the standard releases. And so I was right. Yeah, Mike Hoffer is in Mississippi. And are you wearing rhinestones? I mean, I feel like no.
These are a rhinestone cowboy.
These are snap buttons. They're kind of shiny. Mugga Guy, what's up, man? Here, I'm just gonna kind of skim through chat here. Okay, there's Sugar Kitty. So what's up, man? Can't stay long. Appreciate you popping in. Thanks, buddy.
Like the lick.
That's right. Exactly.
Like the lick.
Yes, Mid-South or Central East, whatever the thing is that we are. Eric Dismarius, how we doing, buddy? Your package is in the mail. That was weird phrasing on my part, but in any case, there's whiskey headed your way. So hope you enjoy that, man. Maybe you got it already. I don't know. Benchmark is Mash Bill 1. Ancient Age is Mash Bill 2. Well, there you go. There's a different thing. Maybe that's why I prefer the Mash Bill 2, I guess.
So, Sean, I do have to ask. So when you said his package was in the mail, did you mean that it's a dick in a box?
That's right. I should bring up the video, I feel like now. Yeah.
I like
it's a dick in a box.
I apologize, Sean.
It's fine. It's totally fine. I don't ever claim to be a kid show. If kids are watching people drink whiskey, I feel like their parents either don't care or not paying attention at all. So not my problem.
If anybody in the chat is good with Photoshop, can we get a picture of Sean but put that beard on him from the skit like they had, and the sunglasses and the beard? That'd be great.
Don't.
Yeah, just full on meme me with the dick in the box thing and just be like, "Hey, Eric." Anyway, moving along. Eric, I hope you enjoyed the whiskey. I promise 0 dicks in boxes, but
I mean, never promise 0. You got to always at least leave 1%.
There could be 1. It's unlikely.
Promise
0. You Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I'm in Utah, so control state, but pricing is great. If you can get H. Taylor barrel proof for $71. Yeah, that would barrel proof for 71. That would be amazing. Yeah, I've never seen one under like 500 or 600. So yeah.
Yeah.
I've been told the Ancient Age is Blanton's, but I don't know. I mean, it's the same mash bill.
Yeah.
And I mean,
in the same way that benchmark is George T. Stagg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sean doesn't even know where he lives. What an animal, I tell you. Yeah, I got real problems, AZ. Eagle Rare has redeemed itself. My last bottle was Over Oaked Stink Bomb. Yeah, not really. I'm not a fanboy of Eagle Rare in general, so you guys can have all of them.
Too much cherry.
My last Eagle Rare had a grape note. Yeah, you guys can have all the grapey ones. I'm after the cherry ones. See here, there we go. You got. Was this Katie typing or?
No, this was me. They're both great.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, wait a minute, isn't that your channel? I just subscribed to you guys. I recognize that.
Thanks, man. I'll throw a bone out there. They're both great. They're not as good as early times, but they're both great.
See, Woods is the opposite of us. Doesn't mind real bananas. Hates Banana Note and Old Forester and other whiskeys. I know that to be a fact. He sent me a bottle because it had a banana note in it, actually. So, and I've been enjoying that Woods, but not real bananas. They're from the devil. I still say Old Granddad Bib is in the conversation. Yeah, I like it. So it actually seems like that won my budget bib showdown, but early times was not in that flight, to be fair. So,
so you want to give everything else a chance.
Yeah, well, I mean, so that was in that dark period in early times history when it was made by, people that don't know how to blend whiskey.
That's fair.
I have a bottle of Cooper's Craft 100, or at least I hope it's a bad bottle. Oh, wait, I didn't read that right. I see. I mean, if it's super oaky and chocolatey and kind of some tobacco notes, then that's probably about right. Bobby can't be trusted. Well, Greg, up to two. So Bobby doesn't like Jack Daniels. He likes smashing things with axes. And you like Basil Hayden's. So you're gonna have to convince me, Greg. I don't know. You might want to hop on here and state your argument to the contrary.
Greg, defend yourself.
No, I know you're.
He's not wanting to. He's been at a whiskey tasting all night. Who knows what kind of condition he's in?
You might get him in some form of fashion.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with a slightly or more than slightly buzzed Greg hopping on here. Whiskey Mars tomorrow. You better prepare. Oh, I'm ready for it, man. All right, so Stanley, I cannot wait to hear your argument for the album you're defending. I won't say what that is. No spoilers, but. Okay, good. Was nervous about opening that up. Right, yeah. Only one dick in that box. No more than one. What am I drinking next? Redemption High Rise Select Sold. Okay. What's up, Shred? Cheers, man. Good to see you. Also, to be fair, yes.
What are you
Wait. H. Taylor Barrel Proof MSRP is. Hey, we got Mark in the house. What's up, man?
Hey,
Stogie there.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
What's sipping on, Mark?
What am I drinking? Glenlivet 12.
Oh, nice.
That's when you know you're doing it right, when you can't remember what you're drinking.
That's
Well,
right.
I've had about 3 or 4 pours tonight, so it's kind of iffy.
Like I said, that's when you know you're doing it right.
Yep.
I'm jumping all over the place. It's been from some of that. What was you drinking earlier? The Foolproof. I had a glass of Foolproof.
Okay.
Benchmark. And then before then was Lagavulin 16. And then what the heck was before that one? I'm not real sure. There's a couple other ones before that one, so there's no telling what's next.
I hear you. So here's where I'm going next. Yeah. So got this today as well because I haven't had a Baker's single barrel in a while. This one, 8 years, 7 months.
Nice.
Let's get into this here. Actually, let me do a glass rinse. Where's my freaking one?
Well, that explains
I don't
it.
have a Baker's, but I'm going to match you on the 107 proof.
Okay.
Let me guess. OWA. Yeah.
The earlier one was what the Glen is.
Oh, Andalusia. Yeah, Mark, we're gonna have to talk more about Andalusia.
Hey,
Dude, that
they're doing some wonderful shit down here in Texas.
that single malt with the peat. Oh
Yeah, the peated. Yeah, they do their own stuff too. This the one I had earlier was their 4-year bottled in bond. It just just released last. I think it was October. Yeah, it was October because right before Bastard's Ball, I went to Andalusia, the distillery. It's just down, probably 35 minutes, 40 minutes down the road from me. I went down there and picked up a bottle of that before I went to the Bastard's Ball over there at Crowded Barrel.
yeah, man. Yeah, that Andalusia, that was surprisingly good for 100 proof. I could not believe how much flavor they packed into 100 proof. That was that's
That's good stuff.
And I hate to run on you, Sean, but we're gonna hop off for a little bit.
Yeah. We gotta drop for a little bit, and then we gotta hang out with some friends in a bit. So I think we're gonna be all over.
That's all right. I appreciate you guys popping in.
Yeah,
Again,
no, appreciate you having us on. We'll be talking in the next couple days for sure.
Yep. So, Katie, just real quick before you sign off, the state I was in when we were talking about stuff to send you was more than buzzed. So if you recall things we talked about, me sending you samples, if you could just text those to me, that'd be great. Because I can definitely cannot remember much of anything from that evening. So
I will definitely do that. I can remember some of them, not all of them, but some.
Because she was in
the two out of three ain't bad.
Yeah, if you recall, I was having a hard time even forming sentences, so the memory was just right out the window at that point.
I mean, I feel like we just need to get them together in person so that we can just share pours rather than.
That's even better. Yeah.
Oh yeah, always better.
But anyway, cheers to you guys, and again, folks, if you haven't already, please go throw Drifting Drams a sub. That'd be great.
Pleasure seeing you.
I'm already subbed.
Mark, Ben, of course, Sean.
Seeing all you guys. Cheers,
Love
y'all.
it, guys.
Good to see you.
Y'all are what's great about the community.
Cheers, everybody. Appreciate it. You guys too.
Love y'all.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
And we got Woods here defending Basil Hayden's to a degree, anyway.
It's not a bad beginner bourbon.
Yes.
I mean, it's one of the ones that got me into drinking, straight whiskeys. I mean, not straight, I should say. Neat pours. I wasn't really much of a neat pour drinker until I started sipping on some of the Basil Hayden and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, this is actually tolerable. And then I got, now it's, 115 proof or 120 proof. And that's where my wheelhouse is, 100 and plus. But, at first it wasn't. It was, back in the day, I would drink Crown and Coke. Now I can't drink Crown or Coke. Either one of them. They both suck.
I hear you.
I can't. I've got a bottle of Crown in there right now, but it's for when people come over and they want a Crown of Coke. Oh, here you go. I'll hook you up. Finish this bottle off, please. Because I can't handle it. It's just it's nasty.
Yeah, I agree. Like Basil Hayden's is off to a good start as far as the flavor profile and the mash bill, but it's 80 proof, so it sucks.
Yeah.
Just make it bottled in bond and call it Old Granddad bottled in bond, and it's good.
There you go. For a lot cheaper price too.
I mean, yeah. See, that's exactly where I was going, Mark. That's my issue with Basil Hayden's is that if you're gonna charge premium prices, then don't give it to me at 80 proof.
Exactly. I don't need that much water in my shit. If I wanted to add that much water, I'll get something 100 proof and put a little bit of water in it and knock it down to 80 if I want to. But
exactly,
give me the option.
Let me choose the proof I want of that. Don't choose for me ahead of time. Not if you're charging anywhere between $50 and $60 for a bottle.
When I first started drinking Basil, it was like $35 maybe a bottle or something like that. And then every year or two, they've just been up and then up and then up. And then now they're putting out all the different, French oak finished and this, that, and the other. And it's not no better. It really hasn't gotten any better.
It's like they'll do anything to add flavor to it except keep the water
Except kick the freaking Bruce up.
Yeah.
If I wanted, more than half water, come on.
They will do everything except for leave the proof point at a point where it's still a respectable whiskey. That's the only thing they will not do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I get that it's meant for people that are just getting into whiskey, and that's fine. It's just that the price point needs to reflect that. That's what irritates me about it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's going to be 80 proof and light taste and everything else, make it about a $25 to $35 bottle. At that price point, it's not bad.
Now, I'm not saying that anybody necessarily has this thought, but I feel like this thought might be out there that if they start with Basil Hayden's and it's around $40-$50, like the standard offering, and they think, well, I like this okay, but I want something better. If they think that's the base price point for good whiskey, and they think everything below that has got to suck more than this, then first off, that's the wrong opinion. And then they start in this higher tier price wise, and they don't really need to, because there's better stuff that's below that price point. Like just blows Basil Hayden's out of the water. So you don't need to start at like $40-$50 is not like the starting point for whiskey. No. I mean, especially if you're new to whiskey, there's plenty of stuff that's great. And so that's kind of my issue with if you're starting with Basil Hayden's is like a price wise. I just don't think that I think it's bad marketing is what it is for me. Yeah.
Or it's brilliant marketing, for their end of it, from their business.
Yeah.
Sean, I never thought about that before, about how that kind of sets the tone for price. And then, people think that you have to go up from there because it is a beginner's whiskey. And it's one of those ones where I think, and I know there's certain brands that I kind of get this vibe from where they intentionally charge more for their bourbon just to give it the appearance of a premium whiskey, when really the stats don't bear that out.
Kentucky Owl.
There you go. Yeah, Kentucky Owl.
I feel that way about Garrison Brothers. I think their prices are way too high.
Yeah, they're way too high, way too oaky too for me. But each has got their own palate. But still, it's way too oaky and tannic for me. Some of the earlier stuff that I had from Garrison Brothers was phenomenal. Heck, me and my brother sat around one night and polished off half a bottle one night, and it was great. But I went and got the same bottle supposedly, and it was not. It was not the same bottle. It wasn't even close. I was like, oh well, shoot.
So Mark, are you Mr. Great Shot?
He is, in fact.
Okay, so you were in our chat the other night on the live stream.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I thought I recognized that. And I was like, oh, cool. Because then I was on Bobby's live stream. I listened to the rebroadcast of it today, and I heard him talking about you, and I was like, oh, he was in our chat the other night, and then he was talking about you being on with is it Bourbon Bounty?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I just learned about that today too, and subscribed. So cool. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, Mark here is a fellow Kentuckian. He got relocated, but that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved my butt down here to Austin, Texas. Yeah.
Nice. But we're happy about that because you can get some fantastic Texas whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, they got some good stuff coming out down here, with Still Austin and Balcones and, Tito's. But, if you like vodka, I can actually see Tito's.
Probably take over some of the bourbon I've had from Texas.
Shred, what's up, man?
Hey.
Yeah, Tito's is actually in my backyard. If I walk out on my back porch by the pool, I can see Tito's, the whole plant.
You grab that
right
Baker?
there.
Yeah, I got it, sir.
Yeah, there you
solidarity.
Go. Heck yeah, man. So you commented on, and so did James. Yeah, so I came off that Wilderness Trail rye, which is a great pour for sure. But this Baker's, this is the nicest thing I've had all night. That's a nice pour. And dangerous, it does not drink like it's 107 proof.
Oh man, I got the ECBP private barrel going earlier, so this is kind of a downgrade here.
Yeah, there you go. That's going to taste like a 90 proof for now.
Oh, come on.
What's up, man?
That's a drink for the ladies.
Got the tipsy whiskey shenanigans.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Steven there. Representing Steven Channel. Good stuff, man.
Won that in the, I don't know, whatever it was the other night.
Greg and I have been trying to figure out getting Glen Cairn's like laser etch, but it's so damn expensive. You have to charge people like
I'm telling you, man,
$30 per Glen, and then the shipping on it is.
Yeah, it's easier to do that, but get 2 Glens.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah,
when
exactly.
I got 2 from Bourbon Bounty. I ordered them from him, and I went ahead and just bought 2 because you're gonna break one. It's
There you
inevitable. You know, you're gonna drop it, whatever. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna break ones, and you want an extra one hanging around. And it's actually cheaper in shipping to have 2 shipped than it is to have 1 shipped. So might as well.
Robert Tyre here asking, any thoughts on, I assume you meant Rabbit Hole lineup. So I've only had just the standard release. I thought it was good, but I thought it was a little higher price than it probably should have been for what it was. Anybody else thoughts on that? We got Greg here saying he likes the Rabbit Hole 4-grain.
Greg is a Rabbit Hole fanboy.
Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Good to know. Anybody else have the Rabbit Hole stuff that has a thought on it?
Yeah, we did. I'm looking up the 2 that we did. That's why I'm grabbing my phone here. We did a review of the Cave Hill, and that's the 4-grain, and then the Derringer, which is like a port finish or something like that. It's a wine finish.
Yeah.
Both good. The Cave Hill 4-grain, I mean, that's the one Greg really likes. It's definitely good. It's a really interesting one. I think both of us kind of said that would be a good, like, it's a good whiskey nerd sort of whiskey that you could take some time with it and really pick it apart.
Gotcha.
But I think that price point wise, like the Derringer was like $80, which is way too much. I think the Cave Hill was like 60, and I don't know, $60. You can definitely do worse for $60. You know,
yeah.
For sure.
It's all like it's malted grains too, so all the grains are malted. It's like malted wheat, malted rye, malted barley, and so having a 4-grain, it just kind of added a different layer to it.
Yeah. So I haven't had the one that you were talking about. I've just had the standard. And what is that? That's like $50-$60. Feels like that the standard Rabbit Hole release. Yeah, and it's. I mean, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. I just. I think you can do better for cheaper, but I don't think it's a bad bourbon by any means. It's just that they're, again, it's kind of like Basil Islands. Their starting price point's kind of high. But I haven't got into some of the, more interesting finished stuff and 4-grains like Ben was talking about. So let's see here.
No, it's not Rabbit Hole. I got Treaty Oak.
Who is the coolest guy on the bourbon note? Vote now. I think we might need to throw up a poll here. Let me hop over to YouTube here. See if
only one of us is here, so
Yep, it's that guy.
Here. It's this guy.
I think I win by default, right?
Start a poll.
I love Sherwood. I love how you pointed the wrong way, and instead of turning your hand, you just brought the other hand in.
There you go.
It's hard when you get the reverse screen going on. When I'm just right below you, it's easy. It's like this guy. Versus I'm trying to point over this guy. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
I know, I've done that too. I just thought that was hilarious. He pointed the wrong way. He's like, oh, that's not right. Now I'll try it with the other hand.
Hey, you got it.
This guy.
It takes you a minute with the reverse screen going on,
Yeah, for sure.
That's the math.
There we go, guys. We got a poll up. There you go. You can vote now. Who the coolest guy on the bourbon note is?
There you go. Voted
because I'm on here, or Greg's going to win because he's not. That's going to be the deciding factor.
We'll see how it turns out.
Greg can vote, right? Can he vote more than once?
Nope. You can vote once.
Ben's
take it back. Time. You can come back in with a different channel name, and then you can vote.
Yeah,
I'm on
multiple accounts
as Mr. Grayshot right now, but if I signed off and came back in as my other channel, I could vote again. So,
I'm looking for a 50-50 split on this one.
Okay.
No, you got at least 80% right now.
I like how Ben's looking out for his friend there. That's good. Good for you, Ben.
I mean, it's more looking out for the balance of the channel.
That's it, right? Yeah, we don't want Greg to quit.
Right.
Jack having some computer issues. Started off with a sample of Fox and Odin Batch 2, pretty damn good. Now I'm on to Buzzard Roost Barrel Strength. Sounds good.
Yeah, Jody was telling me about that Buzzard Roost. He said it's got a real nice, like toasted marshmallow note to it.
Robert Tyre says both suck. Well, okay, I didn't put that option in the voting.
Well, you should have. Apparently, you could have gotten one vote. That could have been a deciding vote.
Close one eye. One of them's all right. Come on.
I guess it's not neat when you drink JB White Label straight from the bottle, right? But that's where I started. Hey, whatever gets your night going. That's not how I would have started my night, Jacob. But hey, if it's that kind of day, man, it's that kind of day. Whatever.
Back in high school, it was drinking Seagram 7 straight out of the bottle. So
hell yeah, man.
Seagram 7, we chase it with a little knee-high grape. But that was back in the 80s. So
Greg agrees that he's not the coolest guy. There you go. KC12 reminds me more of a Baker's than a KC9. Okay, I can see that. That also tells me how far behind in chat I am.
Dan.
They charge more for it because it's smooth. Yeah, it is indeed smooth.
Yes, smooth.
There's really nothing that could put you off in a Basil Hayden's bottle other than the lack of flavor. There's that. If you're looking for a whiskey, that's not what you're going to find there. If you're looking for slightly sweetened water, then it's pretty good.
It goes good with ice.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's what Basil Hayden's needs, some ice.
Just cut down the edges on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, mellows it out a little.
Gotta soften it up some. I'll take a Kirkland Grey Goose if I want vodka. There you go. Yeah. Deep in the heart of Texas. What's that? What's that, Shred?
7 and 7. Yeah. It's kind of a classic dive bar.
It is. What was the crap that Dime used to drink all the time? He had some
Crown Royal with a splash of Coke.
That's
Blacktooth Grin.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love Crown Coke, but
I
can't drink it at all anymore.
I just don't trust Canadians anymore, man. That's what it
is. Can't trust them, those Canadians.
Can't trust them.
Sorry.
Hey, sorry for Moose and all the other Canadian Ben Demon Hunter, all the Canadians out there.
I like Moose. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I feel like South Park and Family Guy have given them way harder a time than we have tonight. So
for sure.
Let's see here.
Let me jump off here for a second. I'm gonna go grab me something else to drink. My glass is empty. I'll be right back.
I hear you, man. Jerry Black, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hey, folks, if you're in the donating mood, Jerry Black is on hard times right now. He has a GoFundMe. If somebody could throw that up, that'd be great. Or Jerry, if you have the link, you can throw it. Are you a mod? Let me make sure you are, so that you can actually do that. There you go. Now you were modded. And also, Dusty Dan's here. I'm sorry I haven't got down to your comment, but on YouTube I can see. I'll go ahead and throw you a mod as well. There we go. Everybody's modded.
Dusty Dan, man.
And cheers to you, Dusty. Good to see you, man. Thanks you for popping in. Appreciate you.
Hey, Sean, I'll take a mod. Throw me that wrench, bro.
Oh, have I not yet? Now I feel leaving Shred out here. What am I doing?
I'm power hungry, man. I need that shit.
Yeah. Let me find you. There you are. There you are.
Shredward, were you in the chat the other night when we had the riveting conversation with people in the chat were trying to teach us how to do mods because we have no idea what those are?
Yeah.
No, I might have been. I don't know how to do mods myself, but
Sean, explain to Ben, how do you do that? How do you go select the name and then do you have to be in like a YouTube chat or do you have to be in a StreamYard chat?
So you can only do it on YouTube and it has to be your stream, obviously. But so when you're on your stream, you have to have the YouTube page up, and then on the chat there'll be 3 little dots next to the person's name. You click on those 3 dots, and then one of the options is to add moderator. It's the bottom option is to add moderator.
And so that means they can drop links and they can.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only downside is
bots or whatever, they can kick that crap.
I mean, pretty much everyone that's here tonight is people I know, so like no issues. But like if you have somebody new to chat, I wouldn't just throw them around like crazy because once they're modded, they can say whatever they want and they can post whatever they want. And like nobody can kick them except for you. But I mean, if you're behind in chat, they could be throwing some crazy crap up and nobody will be able to do anything about it until you see it. So you want to give moderators to people that you know. But I mean, everybody here tonight is good people.
Dang.
So.
I always get flagged for the eggplant, man. I don't know what's up. Come on.
It's probably just men out there that are jealous.
I got you a sample of this coming.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
The Still Austin straight rye.
I
supposed to release a cast strength rye before long, so
that's what I'm
looking out for that one.
I cannot wait for that cast strength. That's going to be killer.
Man, Nancy the Nose has been doing wonders with that company.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah. So, where is it? Where's the thing? Yeah, because of this guy here on screen with me, got this pick here. So this is Nancy Fraley does the blending there. It's Still Austin, obviously, and then this is a pick from her. So it's like the best stuff that she blended. Yeah, this bottle is ridiculous good.
It's good.
I've heard nothing
but
good
work for other people too.
So my wife is right here. You can't see her, but so this is Ben right here.
Hello.
This is Ben, and this is Shred here, and then this is Mark. Yeah. So we got Minnesota right here. We got California, and we got Texas. Talking to people from all over the world, or all over the country in this case.
How are you? I'll just be right here.
Okay, just.
I'm Texas now, but I don't sound Texas. I'm still Kentucky.
You still?
Heck, Siri still doesn't understand my butt. I'll say something on, hey Siri, do this, that, and the other. She'd be like, what? Oh, have you ever do the talk to text? Hey Siri, text this, yada yada yada, and she'd be like, what? And it comes up with this all kinds of weird stuff that I didn't even close to what I said. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to proofread everything. This is not helpful. I'm trying to drive.
When I text Sean, sometimes I hit the space bar on my phone, and I have it set to Spanish and Italian. And sometimes I'll text him, and the words will sometimes come out either in Italian or Spanish, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But he'll figure it out. He figures it out. So, anyway, nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, generally I know enough Spanish so I can figure out what she's talking about.
Yes.
Well, I'm down here in Texas, so I pick up a little bit. I know, odd words here and there, but not a lot. I definitely can't speak in Spanish at all.
Oh, well, all right. Well, I'll let you guys be. Thank you.
All
Nice
right,
to
good
meet
to
you.
see you.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.
Here. I'll get you back up. Okay.
All right. Here you go.
All right. Where were we? So there is the link to Dusty Dan's channel right there. For anybody that has not subbed, check out Dusty Dan. As the name suggests, he has a lot of old dusty bourbons and just whiskey in general. He's got a lot of that old stuff that people really search for. And there is MC Squared Whiskey. Do we have Rob or Marty in the house? Either way, cheers, fellas. Both yes, you're both there.
Tonight.
Let's see here. I didn't realize that Mark was Mr. Great Shot. His avatar picture is definitely different looking. Okay. The beard has grown since then. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Crocodile Dundee in that picture there.
Yeah, I don't have a hat on, and the beard is a little bit longer, but other than that.
That's not a knife.
If I did this, is that better?
Wood says, fun fact, Seagram 7 Crown is 25% MGP whiskey and 75% neutral grain spirits, a.k.a. vodka, and vodka sucks. That's the one thing you can trust the Ascot man for, is that vodka sucks.
Exactly. Even though Tito's is across the street from me, still sucks. Now, granted, when he first started out, I made part of his still. One of his condensers. I made a condenser for him when he was first starting all his distilling stuff. And he brought in a whole case of vodka for us. And we were like, damn, this is pretty damn good. But then now, like 8 years, 10 years later, it's not the same. It's not nearly as good as it used to be. But it's
People
just,
seem to love it.
Oh yeah, people love it, and I don't. He wants to say it's pot distilled, but looking across the street, I'm like, I don't think so. He's definitely got some column stills going on over there, and
I know what you have, man.
yeah, I don't think so. The stuff that I tasted years ago was probably pot distilled, and it was pretty damn good. But nowadays, it's not. I'm pretty much sure it's pot. It's column distilled, and if he's not actually sourcing some of this stuff and having it brought in totes and whatnot, because he's selling it all over the damn world now. I mean, the guy's a billionaire.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's everywhere now.
Yeah, he's done really good for himself, and I'm proud of him. Hey, way to go, because he's had people beating down his door saying, hey, hey, we're Diageo, we'll buy you out. He's like, no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably doing fine without.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's doing good, just fine on his own. He don't need nobody else buying him out, and he don't need to get out of the business. Shit, he's making good money.
Yeah, that's good, and hopefully he can pass it on to family and stuff. Yeah, keep the big guys out.
Exactly.
Keep Diageo and all Campari.
Diageo done already bought. They've already bought Balcones.
Yeah, I was sad when I heard that. Hopefully they don't screw it up.
Exactly. I'm thinking they.
Can you screw up Texas whiskey more than it's already screwed up, man?
Yeah, I think Campari. I think Campari bought Wilderness Trail, right?
I think that's right. Yeah. Have you guys ever had this before?
What do we got? What do we got here, Ben?
Family Reserve.
Yeah, I got some of that.
Yeah, thanks to the 21090 advent calendar. Had a sample of that. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I forgot how good this stuff is. Keep going.
I've seen him on YouTube quite a bit.
Folks, again, if you want to help out a fellow whiskey tuber here, or just really a part of the community here, Jerry Black, kind of on hard times. So there is his GoFundMe. If you want to help him out, Jerry's a good guy there. So yeah, there's the link, and Jerry's saying thank you there. Hey man, thank you for being a part of this community and just being just a good guy. Yeah. So if you're feeling generous, there once again, there's the link for the GoFundMe for Jerry Black. Appreciate everybody. Whiskey Wars, yeah. Cheers to you, man, and. Of course, Dan's length was, before I go too far, I just had it a second ago. There we go. One more time. Dusty Dan there. Guys, well, while we have everybody here, there you go. Shrek got the NASA Family Reserve as well.
Got that, man. 107.
Yep.
Good stuff, man.
There's Friday at Fred saying cheers, everybody.
Hey,
cheers
Ben, you're way ahead in the polls, by the way. 71%.
I got a bottle of Friday at Fred's in the
No, you're way ahead, man.
Oh,
I'm not good people. Yeah, you.
Let's see.
Who's got the best dad jokes poll? I'll die on the vine in that one.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. How is our poll going here? 71% for Ben. Ooh, that is an overwhelming percentage.
In the next video, Greg's going to be wearing a leather jacket with a collar popped and some sunglasses.
That's right.
Hey, I forget what chat. I called you a Dollar General Bill Burr the other night, and I apologize if that offended you.
I didn't even see that. Really? That was hilarious. Dollar General is too, so that's like especially.
I mean, like a Dollar General young Bill Burr.
Yeah, for sure.
You still have hair.
You still got the hair, yeah. You still got it.
That's hilarious. I may use that in our chats. I might have to throw that one out there. No, so last time we did a live stream was the first time there were so many chats when people were talking amongst each other that it was hard to keep up if I looked away because we were doing the proof points thing and trying to, pick our winners and losers. And then I try to make sure I don't miss any comments, but I think we're kind of getting to that stage where you just can't get to all of them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to read the conversations people are having back and forth because, they're having
it's all right. You kind of skip ahead a little bit. No worries.
Yeah. Dollar General Bill Burr. I can't wait to tell my wife about that. That's hilarious. No, I'm about the world's most difficult person to offend. So. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of need to have thick skin if you're going to be on whiskey too, because I mean, it's just kind of the nature of the game. You know, you get a bunch of guys drinking whiskey, you better be able to take some shit, or else it's not going to go well.
By the way, if Greg is still watching, he'll have a T-shirt up on the merch store. My picture on it.
That thing might sell out.
There you go.
I will buy one like right now, man. For sure.
That's awesome. I'm gonna just send him a text. Did you hear
that? Yeah. While we got everybody, Patreons next Friday will be the sample giveaway for Patreons. So that's going to be what you're getting this month is the top 6 whiskeys of the year that I chose. So 6 best, awesome. with one exception. And I can't say what it is because I want to spoil the list. But there's one that I don't have any more of. So it'll be the next 6, not including that one. You'll see when the video comes out Sunday. You'll understand.
You're not going to include a Blanton's, are you?
I promise. There's 0 Blantons in the lineup.
Okay, I'm good.
That makes the best of the year. You did not have a good year in whiskey.
yeah, I'm telling you. But also, Patreon, since we're doing the double channel thing now, any Patreon that wins the sample giveaway from now on, I'm also going to let that Patreon choose what the Mash and Metal. You get to choose one album battle that month as well. So
sweet.
Yeah. So whatever 2 albums you want to see head to head, you get to choose it. So Patreon's just another thing for you there, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy content on both channels. I'm hoping we kind of get everybody on both things there. So Patreons, you'll get to whoever wins next Friday. You get samples and you get to choose an album battle for the upcoming stream on Mash and Metal. So yeah. And also, if you're not a Patreon, a little self promotion here. Check the description box. We got a growing community there, and I send out pretty decent samples, I feel like. So, think about that there. And also, if you're a metalhead, then even more reason.
There you go.
Let's go, Ben. Yeah, been winning by a pretty large margin here.
So speaking of Patreon, it was kind of funny today. I was thinking, I wonder if we could maybe we could put like a QR code on the screen during our reviews. That's leads you to our Patreon page. And so I was going to ask Greg about it because he's kind of the guy he's good at doing that kind of stuff, like that technical internet stuff.
Gotcha.
And so I was like, well, I'll just send him hey, I wonder if we could do this, knowing full well that by the end of the weekend he's going to have one, So I sent him a text that, hey, I wonder if we could do a QR code in the bottom of the screen that lead people to our Patreon. He just texted me back immediately, 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, he's got a QR code on my phone that leads directly to the Patreon. So
dang,
man! So
do it.
I don't know if you saw Bobby's. Bobby had on his Whiskey of the Year. He had the QR code for his merch store.
Yeah, that's what I was watching his thing. I was like, I wonder if we can just do that to have it.
Sorry, was I reading and not paying attention? That's probably what just happened.
No, I hadn't brought up that it was on Bobby's, but yeah, I did see that. Yeah, so I kind of ripped that off from him.
Yeah, Bobby, man, Bobby's just killing it. He's doing great. I'm happy for him.
Channel blew up overnight with 100. He was at. I watched.
He was at 900 a couple of days ago.
Okay, so it's not just me. Yeah. He was 950 3 days ago, and now he's almost at 1,100.
Well, he was 920 yesterday.
Okay.
During the stream yesterday.
I underestimated his growth.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great, though. I'm happy for Bobby. What's that?
I was gonna post his link in your stream, but I wasn't a wrench, and we couldn't figure out how to make people wrenches. So
now I know knowing is half the battle.
So I got to get to this comment here because Shred called Ben the what is it, Dollar General Bill Burr. So is Shred the Dollar General Dave Grohl? So
I'll take it, man.
I was going to say because He is Shredward. I was going to say maybe the Dollar General John Petrucci. What do we think about that?
That guy's got a little more muscle mass than I do. I'll tell you that. But for sure, the guy's on.
Maybe
I think
Dollar
the guy's
General
on,
bearded Waylon.
Yeah, whatever, man. Dollar General, whatever.
I don't know. Sure, kind of reminds me a little bit of Lemmy.
Oh man, I don't do crank, and I hope I live that long. But,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
They're start doing crank then apparently because.
if anybody ever calls me Dollar General Lemmy, I'm set for life. That'd be a compliment.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Lemmy's the freaking god. That dude was
He was a trip.
What? You can't be serious, Greg.
What?
There's no way that's a serious comment.
Greg just dropped in the polls. I'll have you know. He's only at 10% now with that comment.
I mean, well deserved. Yeah, folks, you need to change all your votes now.
What are you doing with your life?
Surely you know who Bill Burr is, Greg. I think you're just messing around.
Oh no, he's absolutely not messing around. I texted him. I said, "Did you hear that?" He said, "Yeah, I commented, but I have no idea who Bill Burr is."
There you go.
The most pop culture knowledgeable dude.
That's fair. Yeah. Bill Burr's like he's got to be in my top 5, like all time. As far as stand-ups go, yeah, it's like Chappelle, Burr, McDonald. I'm trying to think who else I would throw in that mix. Probably
Stanhope.
Stanhope is great, man. I saw him and Shane Gillis is great though.
He's dead now. Carlin.
Yes. Carlin is my all-time.
George Carlin, Lenny Bruce,
100%.
Sam Kinison.
Oh yeah, Kinison. Go where the food is.
Yeah,
dude. Richard Pryor did back in the day.
Richard Pryor back in the day for sure.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Kinnison bit on people starving in Africa. Like that would not fly today, and that's why I love it so much.
Where the food is, you idiots.
You live in a fucking desert.
Jesus.
I was actually just listening to a thing where they were talking about his first. I think it was on Rogan. They were talking about Sam Kinison, and they were talking about how we went on. I think it was maybe Letterman or something.
Yeah,
first
Letterman and Leno.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd take that.
And they actually, when he got to that bit, I think they started to play the music and like play him off. He got most of the bit out, but you could tell that they were not happy at all.
It figures.
That guy.
Bunch of whiny bastards.
Yeah.
Grow a set of balls. Come on.
Got the NASF going now, man.
Now there you go.
What's up with this cork though? What the hell?
Rubber cork? I know. It's like something that would come in a medicine bottle.
Yeah.
With that,
what are we doing here?
You know, it's like at least it's not going to disintegrate on your ass. In a year or two.
Black like my soul.
Have you guys ever had any Savage and Cook products?
Still, Austin's got the same kind of a cork as that.
So
I gotta or whatever.
While we're on it, I got to say, I am partial to real corks, but not for any reason that makes any kind of sense. I mean, synthetics never fail you.
That's true.
So that said, I've only had one real cork ever fail me. Of all the bottles I've ever bought, only one cork's ever broken. So it is rare.
It doesn't have that pop, though, man.
That's the thing.
There's no grip.
I still save a lot of corks.
And it does that squeaky thing. It's like, which is because of the plasticiness, which I don't really like. It's not quite the same.
I get that with a few regular corks, though.
Yeah.
Your normal corks, like a Highland Park will do that to me. Squeak, 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 pop, But I save a lot of different corks just in case one of them does break, because a lot of them are different sizes, especially like if you go to like a old granddad 114 or something. Heck, the thing's like this freaking big around or something, cork, You got to have one of those laying around just in case one of them does break. You got a replacement cork. So I got a drawer full of corks.
Yeah. Quoting the Sam Kinison bit, don't feed him yet.
Yeah, you gotta look pathetic a little longer while we're filming him. The cameraman had a sandwich.
Oh, what Kinison, man.
Burning chair or anything?
Yeah, I tell you, Kinnison could not exist in 2022. Like,
people would be so butthurt all the time about it.
Oh man, you better believe it.
It's like what is it? What's the dang movie I'm thinking of? Blazing Saddles.
Oh yeah.
Can you imagine that coming out now?
I mean, actually,
oh my God.
Most Mel Brooks movies could not be made today.
Blazing Saddles, Airplane, a few of those are like, they get so damn butthurt about it. Everybody be up in arms and my feelings.
Blazing Saddles in particular, I'm surprised that even came out in the 70s, to be honest.
It was awesome though. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies.
I
Gene Wilder
like
and some of those people. It was great. It was just, they made fun of everybody. That's the thing. It wasn't, just, we're picking on this guy or that guy or this ethnicity or whatever. It was, we're picking on everybody. Ain't everybody fair game, damn it, And I love it.
As it should be, man.
Quotable movies of all time.
Yeah. Anybody got a dime? Somebody go back and get a shitload of dimes.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
The woman faints.
This is so fun. It's a great movie.
All right, I gotta get a new pour here.
Oh, there you go, James. Exactly.
Man, this is now that I've gone from the ECBP, from the Bakers to this. Man, this is it's a whole different thing, man.
Yeah,
he got some good
That's
picks.
what I love about it. Do you guys know what the story is with this? Like what the blend is?
It's some light whiskey, I think, right?
Yeah, so it's an already aged bourbon, and then they blend that with, I believe, an unaged rye distillate, and then they age that, and then they blend that with light whiskey.
Wow!
So it's a super weird blend of whiskey, but it's really good. That guy said Dice would have had a hard time. Yeah, Dice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Where the white women at?
Where the white women? I speak jive.
That's
Airplane. I'm telling you, man, this got to be the most quotable movie of all time.
There's so many one-liners in that one,
Well, Stewardess, I speak jive.
I guess I gave the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. So many one-liners.
Anybody else own the whole Mel Brooks set? I have like the box set. It's good times there. Go through them once a month.
You know what Mel Brooks movie is underrated is High Anxiety. Because it's a spoof on all the Hitchcock movies. It just so good, man.
It is really good. Yeah, and no one ever quotes High Anxiety much.
Dude, High Anxiety, man. That's a classic, dude. I love that one.
And was it Young Frankenstein? That's
Young Frankenstein.
Hell yeah. Dude, Spaceballs, are you kidding me?
Yeah, man.
Dark Helmet.
Young Frankenstein was a good movie too, though. But Gene Wilder, though, he was just an awesome actor.
Dude,
he made that whole movie. And what was the guy with the hump in that movie? Walk this way, sir.
Oh, Igor, right?
Igor, yeah, but I can't remember the guy's name. He had the crazy eyes.
Actor? Yeah.
Yeah, the actor's name. I'm not a big movie buff, so I don't know.
Yeah. There you go. Ludicrous speed. Yeah, History of the World War I. That's good too.
Oh man.
Man. Yeah, I almost want to stop the stream and go watch some Mel Brooks movies now. Anyway.
That's awesome.
Man.
I got super into the Abrahams and Zucker brothers movies, like Airplane, Naked Gun, Kentucky Fried Movie, underrated, super underrated movie.
Oh, for sure.
Top Secret, another great one from them.
Hey, Mel Brooks is still with us, right? He's like 98 or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, yeah.
That's amazing. Everybody dropping like flies nowadays.
Just hanging in there, man. That guy.
Yeah, still trucking.
He's still trucking, man.
Yeah.
We got Mel every day like we do.
Yeah. So I guess everybody knows that about Jeff Beck passing. That sucks, man.
Yeah, he's great.
Freaking guitar god.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome, man. Absolutely, man.
My biggest
kind of right there with what's the never mind. Go ahead. I can't think of the guy's name.
My biggest exposure and probably earliest exposure to Jeff Beck, because I wasn't like I'm not a deep cuts Jeff Beck fan, but Roger Waters' Amused to Death.
Mm-hmm.
He did guitar work on that, and it's fantastic.
I saw Roger Waters in concert.
Right?
Saw him in Nashville. He did a Pink Floyd thing.
Yeah,
the wall.
Pink Floyd's my all-time favorite band, so I try to see Waters every time. I missed the last two, which sucked.
Yeah, for sure, Robert. Yeah, Madeline Kahn was great. Oh, man. Murray Feldman. It's good to be king.
That's what it was. It was Marty Feldman. Thanks, Mashville. That was the guy that played
Marty Feldman.
Yeah, that was the guy that played the Hunchback in
with he has
Young
like the
Frankenstein.
bug eyes. That guy
with
awesome.
The bug eyes. Had the big eyes all the time.
Whenever I hear that name, I just think of Marty Friedman from Megadeth. So I
yeah, so I had to do a double take myself there, Shred, because I did the same thing. I was like, are we switching gears to Megadeth? And I was like, oh no, wait, I see what I did there.
No, that's tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, so maybe this is a hot take. But I think of the three guys that came out of the Yardbirds, Page, Clapton, and Beck, I think Beck was the most talented of the three. And I know that's probably a hot take, but
I mean, Jimmy Page
was pretty damn good.
He's sloppy as hell, though, man.
True.
I mean, but no, I'm not throwing shade here, but like he is phenomenal for what he did. But like, just as far as like just excellent technique, Jeff Beck blows them all out of the water, man. But I mean, Eric Clapton's great and all, but like, I don't know, man.
Like Peter White said, SRV's my buddy. I mean, I love SRV.
Well, guys, I hate to interrupt the conversation, but we got the man of the hour here. What's up, man?
Whoa, man, I'm breaking stuff, people. I'm breaking stuff.
1,000 axes. We want to see it.
Yeah, that arm's going to get tired, brother.
I'm breaking stuff, man.
Dude, I mean, as Ben said, like just yesterday, you were like 920 or something, and so I thought, I'm like, okay, well, he'll get there in the next few days. I'm waiting for it, and I'm gonna say congratulations. I click on your video today. You're at almost 1,100. I'm like,
is it 1,100 now? I think it was like 1,000.
He's close. He's like 1,070 something, 1,080.
Hell yeah!
I told you, Bobby's channel is going to be the biggest one of all of ours. I guarantee that. And I'm here for it.
But dude,
definitely be bigger than me because I'm not a YouTuber.
Awesome. Oh, I got my volume's jacked up, fellas.
You're good. Okay. I can hear you good.
Are you not hearing us?
I can hear you fine. Can you not hear me?
Maybe the accent.
But I'm hearing it twice.
Can you hear me now?
I got to back out and come in through YouTube, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Try that. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but I'm hearing double crap.
Oh. Yeah, Beck was a killer. He was a killer player.
Yeah, man.
He really was.
Yeah, so tomorrow night, the first part of the show, I'm going to do a little bit of stuff, just kind of, to remember Beck, and then we'll get into the album battle. But yeah, I can't like just not talk about it. So, but that'll be more tomorrow night. But yeah, no, Beck was just, I mean, his technique, like if you watch him live, like the way he's finger picking while he's also like working the whammy bar at the same time, and then just doing crazy stuff on the neck. Like the guy is just a monster. Like he just like there's so few people that could do what he did. So yeah. And I mean, like I was watching what's his name, David Baccio. I always forget how he pronounced his last name, but I mean, he does a lot of like music reviews and stuff here on YouTube. I'm probably pronouncing his last name horribly, but he's got the whole studio set up on him. I'm sure if you're music people, you've probably seen him.
Rick Beato.
Yeah, I was way off. Wow.
That's the guy. Yeah. That guy is awesome.
Yeah. Rick. Where did I get Dave from?
I don't know. Maybe Dave Friedman or something. But that guy rules too.
Yeah. Rick Beato. Yeah. So I was watching the thing that he threw up. I guess it was yesterday.
Yeah, he did a live stream like immediately after I was watching that too. Yeah.
And he was saying that he never saw Beck play a bad note. Even doing all the technical stuff he was doing, just never played a bad note. We lost the legend.
Who played bad notes is what's his name from Led Zeppelin?
Paige.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it fit with the style, though, man. Come on, I get it.
How many people play a guitar with a violin?
No, that's true. He did that. No, I'm not going to hate on the originality.
I mean, I'm sure some of you guys know this, but Paige kind of stole that band from Beck. It was Beck's idea to start a super group, and then Paige kind of took it out from under him. Ben, what's up, man?
There he is.
What are we doing? We got the whole family behind him.
We got a crew tonight, yeah.
Did you get the bar moved around good?
No, well, we got everything cleared out, but I believe tomorrow afternoon is going to be the whole tear down and rebuild.
Oh, geez. Okay. Good luck with
that. I got to go to the place where the new setup is, tear it down, load it, and then bring it over here, move this setup out, and then build it.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, best of luck with it.
Yeah.
Ricky, a good Red Bull or something.
There you go.
I will not give this man a Red Bull.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bad idea, Bunny.
I don't know what it does to Ben, but if it does the same thing it does to Ben that it does to me, that's a bad idea. It's you might as well smoke a bowl of crack or something.
Yeah.
You get a bowl of crack. Are you wearing rhinestones?
No,
second time tonight someone's asked that.
These are the snap buttons on my hoodie.
Well, with your lighting, they totally look like
Rhinestone Cowboy tonight, folks.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I was thinking,
I think we need the rhinestones from here on out now.
It's not going to happen.
From the hat to the rhinestones.
You're going to tell me Lemmy didn't have a shirt with rhinestones?
He did. Good point, sir. Hey, Sean, can we start a poll?
I guess he did occasionally. Now, I will say
special occasion streams.
I mean, so I will say that Lemmy did have some boots that were rhinestone to shit. Like he had some boots that were like nothing but rhinestones. But Lemmy could do it. I'm not nearly as cool as Lemmy. So
nobody's going to argue that.
That's for a
second.
Yeah.
Hey, well, there's only one of you is alive right now, so think about that.
It's a good point.
Did Bobby hit his internet connection with his axe or something? Oh, there he is.
Bobby,
did he finally just axe himself out of the internet?
Are you hearing us better? Or
I can hear you. I had
Jen.
2 volumes going. It's driving me nuts. And I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I was like, I can't do this. It was like, I had to turn the one down. I'm like, all right, enough. Let's do it. Let's fix it.
And yeah, for sure, Jage. But Bobby, dude. Now that you can hear us, congratulations, man. I mean, you're killing it. I mean, you gained something like 150 subs in 24 hours. That's killer, man.
Dude.
How the hell did you do that?
You tell me. I don't know, dude. Well, it's got to be. Man, I was on Bourbon Bounty right before my live. He said as soon as he's done, he's going to raid over there. I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds good to me.
Jody's cool, but he gets like 10 people watching.
There's like 30 when I was in there.
Okay.
But then it's got to be the TikTok and the Instagram. I'm getting way more views on that stuff, especially the promo stuff to come watch. And I give stuff away free. So they're like, that seems to get a lot of people. And when I'm serious. I have TikTok on the side over here. Sometimes there's thousands of people on this thing. And I'm telling, okay, if you want to be in on this giveaway, if you want to be in on this giveaway, you got to come in over to YouTube and subscribe and comment over in here. The last
Bobby's killing it on TikTok, man.
Those last 3 times I did that, I got at least 35 at a time. New subs. I'm like, Did I just?
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
4,500, something like that. It's really not a lot on TikTok. I mean, for TikTok, that's really not a lot. But they come in, and on TikTok, it's a different little algorithm. Once you're in there, you say you're going live, it just boom, it spreads like wildfire instantly, and you'll get, man, I've had 50, 60,000 people on right in the beginning, and then it'll come down to at one point I was sustaining probably 3,000, something like that.
3,000 people?
Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's weird. I can't see them though. Like
I don't understand TikTok. I guess I'm too old.
Don't even.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ben. I suck at all that stuff. I should probably get better at it though. But
sorry, if y'all were on TikTok, I'll never see it.
At least now I can use it to say, hey, you guys want to come in here? This is a YouTube subscription giveaway. If you want a chance at it, you got to go into YouTube.
What do you do on TikTok? TikTok. Yeah, I'm not. That's it.
There you go.
All right, Grandpa.
We got him. Missed it by you that much.
We got the orange Tic Tacs.
What's this Tic Tac nonsense you're talking about over here? Back in my day, I like Tic Tacs, but usually after a meal.
Those orange Tic Tacs are delicious, but so I like them so much I start like dreaming I'm getting flavors out of bourbons with them.
I'm pretty sure that's the first time in my life I've ever done like.
Well, I'm glad you did it here, Ben. That was a great moment.
Like
somebody clip that shit.
That older generation doesn't get it thing.
Ben likes TikToks.
You know me a long time. Have I ever done anything?
He likes TikToks. I ate TikToks.
Ben, I think we're gonna need you to clip yourself.
Get off my lawn.
Anyway, no, I love you, buddy.
Get off
my lawn.
Cheers.
So, Ben, I assume you're going live in 2-3 minutes here, right?
5, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So folks, get ready to head over that way. We'll hang here for a little while longer, but yeah. But Bobby, dude, so happy for you, man. Cheers to you, buddy.
Okay. So what do you do on TikTok?
The same stuff I do here.
But well, I mean, I only like 15
short videos.
Short
videos, yeah. That's where the 50 good or bad 50-50 started. That my good or bads, it happened. It was super short. I cut. It's the ADHD people over there, so it's most of the time. So I started cutting all the dead space out of all the videos, and they just started catching on. And people were like, "Oh, this is great!" And I'm like, "Really? Okay."
All right, Dan.
I stumbled into so much crap just trying to make stuff fast.
Holy crap! You have a lot of videos,
dude. I got 300 on YouTube.
Yeah, but you got like a bazillion here. What are the?
Dude, But a lot
He's
of
a busy man, Ben.
A lot of them are short.
When we first got going, Greg's wife started a TikTok for us because I won't put it on my phone. I'm afraid of TikTok.
I am too, man.
She was doing our,
you got like all
we had like
the overlays.
200 subscribers.
How do
we
you
had
do
like
all that?
1,500 on TikTok or 1,200 on TikTok. So yeah, TikTok has just like whatever you have here, you've got so much more. But we never ended up doing things. So we might have to start doing some TikTok stuff, man.
Instagram is well. So now it's kind of gone over to Instagram where I've got I don't know, it must be like 1,200 or something on Instagram. I don't know how many it is, but I'm getting way more views now on Instagram than I do on TikTok for just the video because I don't spend a lot of time on TikTok. But I'm getting more. It's translating more views here. But when I go live and I have TikTok live separately, I get thousands in the beginning. Then that's when I'm got my wife is in the back of the phone saying, "Okay, let's come on, get over here," and kind of monitoring that for me. It's been working for the last month.
How long does it take for you to make one of these with all these overlays and stuff?
Speaking of Instagram, here.
Chinese bots, man. They're all bots.
So, for which ones though? It just depends
on
how
you got like a YouTube overlay, a subscribe overlay. You got like.
Well, here's the secret. Here's my secret sauce. I'll make a lot of people that watch what we do don't like to see stuff in portrait mode. They want to see it in landscape. I know I rather see it in landscape, but to cheat the system, I shoot it in landscape mode because like lit woods like and Dustin, I'm not watching that I'm not watching that if it's in landscape. I'm like, oh, okay, but I can still use it. You know, I'll go put it in landscape allows me to put stuff above and below anyway, and you can still see everything. So I'll do that. I'll shoot it for that way. I can use it across all the social medias. I'll start it off on. I'll put it on. Now I'm starting off on Instagram because I like what they have available, and then I'll take that, save it to my device, and then I'll push the same thing over on TikTok. I don't have to do any more work. It just it'll put their own tag on it, their own watermark on it as you're moving it across the different systems, the different social medias. Then I'll take it from there, and once the music and all that stuff, it's all done. Then I'll drop it over into a YouTube, depending on what the video is, either the short or the regular YouTube. It's real. It's not once you do the work on one, you can drop it across all.
So, Bobby, I just want to throw it out there that what Bobby does that I don't think any of us do as well is Bobby markets himself far better than any of us are doing, and I don't think we give Bobby enough credit for that because like you don't get 150 subs in a day by doing nothing. Bobby is doing a lot of work that we don't see. And I mean, I know he's doing it because I see the posts all the time. I see the TikToks. I see all the stuff. Bobby's putting in a lot of work. Yeah. So, dude, the work is paying off, and I'm happy for you.
It's a duck on water, man. The legs are doing this under the water, and I'm just like, okay.
It's all cool, baby.
And Ben, we'll be over there shortly. But yeah, go ahead, Bobby. Yes.
Like I'm trying to. The merch store took forever because I am doing a lot of stuff. Trying to shoot videos and edit videos, and then still trying to start a merch store. I'm like, I really wish this was easy, but you got to draw everything. You got to cut everything out, put it over whatever you use in Spreadshop, whatever you guys that have merch stores know. It's not just, oh, I want that, and you drop it over there. You got to make it right. You got to size it right. Is it good enough to even be on the shirt?
One second, Robbie. I don't want to interrupt you. We got the sexiest beard in all of Whiskey Tube here.
Yeah, Joe, baby.
Cheers, brothers. Just had to congratulate Bobby on a fucking,
thanks, man.
Heck yeah.
1 million subs today.
Give some of that.
Is that the small batch or bonded?
That's the boss. It's not the small batch.
Man, cheers, buddy.
It's the bonded.
Ben, I think you're the only one that likes the small batch, brother.
I didn't say I liked it. I said it wasn't that bad. It was better than the ancient age.
Cheers to Bobby, though. Yeah. Cheers,
Bobby. Congratulations, brother. Proud of you.
Oh, thank you, guys. Hey, without all you guys, you guys right here, everyone in the chat, without you guys have helped me out tremendously. I want to make sure everybody knows that. You guys have put in the hard work. I'm just trying to do what you guys do.
So, no, Bobby, I mean, honestly, man, I mean, cause, we've talked backstage and stuff. I know the work you're putting in, man. And so, like, to get all that going, the Facebook Live, the TikTok, the Instagram, and keep all that going, that's a lot to keep up with, man. And I'm just too damn lazy to do it, if I'm honest. But you're doing it, man. You're putting in the work, and it's paying off. So I'm happy for you,
man. I appreciate it, but every shortcut I can take, I'm taking it, and not because I want to take shortcuts. It's because it's a lot of work, and it takes a lot of work to figure out what the shortcuts are. That's what.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's even like it's down to making thumbnails, editing the videos, and all that stuff.
The thumbnails.
Yeah, I know you've got help with, your wife helps out and stuff, but with having two people, me and Greg, we kind of have that division of labor where I do the video editing and the thumbnails, but he handles the merch store and the Patreon. I've never even seen our Patreon.
So you do all the work then? Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. He does all the stuff that I don't even know how to do. So
he does all the IT stuff.
I just wanted to tell you. So I predicted.
Mainly, I see you.
I figured your channel was going to blow up just before New Year's. Remember, I texted you. I was like, "You're going to have 1,000 by New Year's." So I was off by 12 days, but I was pretty darn close.
Nationals in the background.
So, Bobby, just curious, when is your 1 year anniversary?
It was on January 1st.
Okay,
nice.
So just over 1 year, and you're at 1,000 subs. That's awesome, man.
That's fantastic.
Mashville's in the background.
Mashville.
Hey,
I honestly believe people love your content, they love the reviews, they love the information, but people just generally like you. You know, and I think it's all the work that you put into it, and it's all the things that you do. But honestly, if it was just some random dude that wasn't you putting that same amount of work, I don't think that channel would have gotten as big as it did as fast.
Stanley,
I
see you, brother.
People just genuinely like you. And so just keep being you, man, and that channel's going to blow up. I already predicted it once. I'm saying it again. Bobby's going to have the biggest channel of all of us. It's going to be.
I think he's okay, dude. I think he's okay.
Hey, there you go.
He's all right. I mean,
this guy.
You get the chin stash going on here, you know.
There we go.
Does anybody want to? I hate to ask this. I really need to pay to get the duck off my screen, I guess, and get a real channel. But anybody want to drop and go support Ben, because I'm at my limit right now, and I got Stanley in the background.
Yep, I'm out.
All right, thank you, Mark.
Love y'all.
It, cheers, brother.
Peace loving bourbon.
We'll see you over at Ben's.
All right, cheers.
Has left the building.
Stanley, what's up, brother?
Not much. I just wanted to say hello to this new guy, Ben, and Shred. What's up? Freaking! I was gonna say I didn't know you couldn't go past 6 people because I was gonna say hey to Mark. Joe, what's going on? Bobby, congratulations.
Thanks,
hey,
brother.
Bobby, does this mean you're gonna stop fucking calling me and telling me to please make more accounts to subscribe? Because freaking, dude, all of my free time.
I hope so, because I'm tired of making these fake accounts for Bobby.
It's a lot of work.
It is, man.
All the freaking time. Just like, hey, dude, one more
work combined, though, we got Bobby monetized, so good on us.
Oh, well, there's that, though. I'm not monetized yet because I don't have the hours. Yet.
You have 3,000 videos. If somebody watched them for a minute, you should have the hours.
Dude, no way. Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I made the 1,000 subs, but I'm not monetized because I don't have the watch hours yet.
Come on, everybody, get on those watch hours. Just let it play in the background.
Yeah, just put Bobby's lives on and just let him play in the background. We're going to get him there this week. Come on, let's do it, people.
Oh, that would be awesome. But I was looking at you hit that milestone.
Aiden, I see you, brother.
Crap. Oh, Aiden is in here. Come on.
So real quick, anybody that's in the chat, if you, while you're sleeping, while you're not doing anything, you're not using your phone, your computer, or something like that, just go to Bobby's go to a playlist for Bobby, put it on a loop, push play. You don't have, and then just freaking let it go.
Hey Bobby, look at Bubble Bath Bourbon's comment.
Got to make a playlist of all your videos and PCST. What is that?
Post it around.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Yeah, but honestly, folks, the Whiskey Tube community is great. So, folks, tomorrow, this is your homework. Go to Bobby's lives, put them on your phone, just let them play while you're working, and let's get those watch hours up, folks.
Absolutely. We actually had the watch hours long before we had the subs, which is, I don't know if that's a weird.
Well, so Ben, I don't know if your channel is like mine, so I can't speak for you, but if it took you as long to get monetized as it did me, that gives you time to get your watch hours up. Bobby just blew through it so fast that
that's true. Because I think you and I, Sean, I think we started at around the same time, which is where this March will be 2 years for us.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, exactly the same time. Yeah. So I started the 17th of March 2 years ago.
Yep, and we started the 25th. So
we're Bobby's an anomaly because he has 100 watch hours with 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah. All my videos are a minute long.
Bobby, that's why.
You know what? I believe what happened is because I try, like you guys know, I started out here, but I wasn't getting any traction.
Started from the bottom. Now he's here.
Yeah.
Also, cheers, Bold Pepper.
Now I'm here, right? So I did a lot on TikTok and Instagram with all those short videos. I have a lot of videos, but a lot of them are short, so you can blow through them and not getting a lot of watch time. I didn't know back in the day that you could go live on YouTube without 1,000 subscribers. I didn't know that in the beginning, so I when I met you guys, I was just finding that out. So I don't have a lot of lives on YouTube yet. I don't have a lot of long videos on YouTube, and that's probably I'm guessing that's why it happened.
Sounds like we need a 3-4 hour live stream from Bobby and his axe.
Yeah,
and then
we need some like Big Vic style live streams for Bobby, like some 6 to 8 hour live streams, maybe even like some Ken style, like some 24 hour.
Style, dude. Let's go. Like 8 hours, man.
Guys, I got Aiden waiting in the background. Anybody else need to dip? I hate to do this. I need to pay to get the duck to go away. All right, thank you, Stanley. I'm sorry, man. I hate that.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for tomorrow night. So I will be defending Metallica, and Stanley will be defending Megadeth. Welcome, Aiden. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
What's up, Aiden?
What's up, nerds?
Oh, you got the doggy.
Yes, my boy, Crash. What's up, Crash? What's up, dude?
We got a dog in the house. We got a solo. We got a solo here.
There we go. Very important.
Goodbye. No?
Dog in the house.
Yeah. Here you go. There we go. That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
Oh, that stash is bigger than yours.
Yeah, it is. Hey, and he just turned 1.
Oh, you got to have him on more often.
Yeah, right.
Your channel will triple.
Yeah, right. Now get the watch hours like that.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, Bobby, I say you get him up where the barrel is currently. If he can sit there while you smash the table, I don't know about that part, but
yeah, don't hit the dog with the axe, please.
Yeah, right.
If you can have like the dog like up on the table while you're smashing it, I think that's the selling point right there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Hey, what's your dog's favorite pour, man?
Right. Well, yeah, what is it? Whatever he can get. Yeah, he likes me to hold him like this, dude, like a baby, dude. He'd go like this and just put his face down on my shoulder. Dude, I'm like, really?
You know, mine is the same way when I pick him up.
Bobby's stash is more epic.
My little guy weighs like 85, 90 pounds now.
Yeah.
And as soon as I pick him up, he turns into a big baby and just hides his head under my neck, and he's like,
"Well, you're
like,
talking
really,
about your
guy,
dog
come
now,
on."
Right?
Like you're supposed to be a big, ferocious pit bull, and you're just.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Shredward, I got something you'll like to see.
All right, whip it out.
Yeah, hanging. Who's a good boy?
Oh,
nice.
Boy?
Nice.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a damn second here.
Oh, dude. Oh, man.
Is that the 12-year 101? Are you freaking kidding me?
That's from Japan, right?
This
Where'd
one's
you
in Japan.
Where'd you get that, Aiden?
I traded for it.
That's I'm very envious right now.
A friend of mine was like, "Yeah, I got 2 of those," and I was like, "I'll give you Stag Junior for 1." And he's like, "Okay."
Yeah, I'd do that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He had 2 of them. I had 3 of the Stag Junior. They have the same MSRP and the same secondary.
Wait a second. Oh, Joe, not to be outdone.
There we go, Joe.
Damn it, Joe.
Hell yeah.
No, of course, Joe.
Everybody's getting the 12-year turkeys.
Yeah, you're next, Sean. You're next.
I did get to try
for
it.
free. You haven't got yours yet?
Yeah, it's in the mail. You know, I just haven't picked it up yet.
I did get to try it first. He had a sample.
So I think this is a fair question. What's
Take me on
more
a big
epic?
screen.
Bob, oh, right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll leave you soloed for a half hour. I'm terrible at that. Which is more epic, Bobby's stash or Joe's beard? That's a tough race.
That's an easy one.
That's Joe's beard, man. No way, dude. That beard, how long does it take you to grow that, dude?
I add water and that's it.
Don't feed it after midnight.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I think the stash for the grooming and the beard for the beard excellence.
Oh,
right?
we got the son in the house. What's up?
That's right.
Yep.
That's my boy. I'm bringing it all out tonight. We'll celebrate. I'm bringing them all out.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's get you a little bit. Hey, let's get you a little bit in my independent juggling here. Yeah.
There you go, man.
There you go. Right on.
I noticed that yours does not have the stash on it, so
no. Hey, you know what's funny? I got I'm getting these made actually.
I thought you were talking about me. Yours doesn't have a stash on it. I'm
Yeah,
trying.
did I give you 2 mustaches?
Yeah, these are actually being made. I'm having them made by Lurch, my buddy Lurch.
So, son, I feel like I should know your name. I've seen you many times. I just my memory's terrible. Blame the whiskey.
Parker.
Parker, that's right.
Hey, what's your name?
Sean.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you officially. Yeah.
Right on,
Sir.
man. This is my kid right here.
Yeah, man. Good to have you.
Yes, sir. What are you?
Just got out of a little bit of EMT school today.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Doing it. Getting the fire academy. He's be doing it.
Doing the damn thing.
He's gonna get to pull a lot of things out of people's asses.
Yeah,
that's exactly why I started.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I fell on it.
Yeah, I fell on it.
Are you sorry?
Oh my!
I fell on the lamp stand. What can I say?
Yeah. Accidentally getting pregnant. How'd that happen?
You guys saved my ass though, man. That where I work, the whole place was about to blow up. Fire department showed up. They said 10 minutes more, it would have gone up then.
Dude, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
I was driving when I saw that. I was like, what the heck?
The HVAC unit blew up on the roof. The whole place caught on fire. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, fun fact, it's not a good idea to be in burning buildings.
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah,
not,
everyone
I like
ran
it.
out, man. It was crazy.
I like it.
Well, okay. It's not a good idea unless you're trained and have a bunch of protective clothing, and you're going in there for a damn good reason, and have a fantastic mustache.
There you go.
I was watching YouTube when the shit went down, so I had to get out.
I think Shredward's beard is better than mine.
There's a good argument to be made there. I mean, I think you guys, it'd be like a fight to the death over who has best.
I tap out. Shredward's got it.
No, dude, come on.
Yeah, although
I've been working on this for 17 years.
Looks good, bro. Looks good on you.
I will say though,
it's not growing.
I will say though, there are legends being told about Joe's beard now. So,
Joe's got the beard, man.
Yeah. Joe fought Chuck Norris for that beard.
This is his first time drinking out with these that had wood chips in it.
I was like, it's like a trigger.
That has to improve the taste.
Yeah.
Hey, Maker's Mark does it all the time.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Emmenecker, cheers, buddy. Good to see you, man.
What was
Cheers,
this
Mark.
boy Bubble Bass say? Parker's Heritage have your dad buy you? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know where one is. I'm just not.
Yeah, the price tag maybe.
Yeah. Hey, let's start a GoFundMe so someone can buy a Parker's Heritage.
Get a Parker's Heritage for Parker. Yeah, let's start that GoFundMe.
Your dad doesn't love you. You don't already have one.
Seen a Parker's Heritage.
There we go.
One. That's a good one right there.
Yeah.
Man.
I might just bottle kill this right now if you guys.
Uh-oh. Well, we'll have to continue the solo.
No, stop. Don't do it.
No. Hey.
Oh, snap. Close.
That's good stuff, dude.
That's a good one. That was a good
Stream's not over yet, folks. Just want to point that out.
No, we got a little bit left here.
What Maxwell say? Badass bourbon is the bar that comes up. What do you say when you go to? Is that the bar that comes up when you go to website your bar? I don't even understand what he's saying.
So Joe Beard Jack, the taxi driver in Morocco for that beard.
He put up a fight.
I mean, maybe I don't know. I mean, it's a legendary beard at this point, so I have no idea. Anything's possible. Mr. Bonnet, come on, Dad.
But you got to step it up to the good stuff.
It's very clear to me tonight that I really need to pay to make the duck go away. Does anybody else want to drop? I got more.
I'll bounce. I got some stuff to do. I just want to come in here and thank all you guys and appreciate you guys for you guys. This is so old now. Yesterday.
That's a day old.
It's a day old, dude. I can't. It's blowing my mind. Actually,
Mark, if you don't mind to hang for just a second.
Oh,
Bobby, just don't forget us when you're in the big time.
Bobby, grab a pour. Hopefully, something I have, and let's do it together. And then you can go do whatever magical stuff you got to do.
What do you? I got bonded. I got this larceny out here from last night. This barrel proof.
Okay, let's do that, man.
All right, let's go here. You hit that one.
Now I got to do one. I got to dump the benchmark bonded into the heavy one.
That's the larceny. Which larceny is that? Remind me.
What I had yesterday. This is the B521 from 2020.
Okay, I got that.
This is
I think the B521 is from 21, isn't it?
This one is 2020. Right here. It's the Whiskey Advocate Whiskey of the Year, which would have been great.
20 or 21?
This is 2020.
2020.
So is it better than Jack Daniel's Bonded then?
Well, that's this would have impressed me until that Jack Daniel's Bonded was Whiskey of the Year from Whiskey Advocate. I'm like,
okay, well, I don't have B520 in front of me, so I'll drink the B521 with you.
And I'll drink B520 was the worst of the three that year.
I've got B522.
B522 right here too.
That'll work. That'll work.
Let's see what I got here.
All right, Bobby, my dude. So freaking happy for you, man. You're killing it. We're gonna get those watch hours up, folks. This is your homework. Watch nothing but Bobby's live streams.
Yeah. All you hear is
he only needs 3,500 more watch hours, people.
Give me there.
Look at that. Shred actually has the B520. Look at that.
I got the B520.
Hells yeah.
Oh man. That's the stuff.
No, it's all right. You know, I got the A121 as well here.
So Bobby, you have the B520 or B521?
This is the B521 from 2020.
Oh, so I'm doing you guys, but I'm doing a dry period, so.
No, B521 is in 21 there, Bobby.
All right, so Bobby, are we all ready for the cheers here?
Don't worry about what the tag says.
Right.
It's the 2020 Whiskey of the Year. You're right.
Okay. Cheers to Bobby. Congratulations, man. So happy for you.
My bottle.
Cheers, brother.
Let's get all those dimes rolling in, man, from YouTube. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, dude. Cheers, buddy.
Thank you, guys. This is to you guys. Thank you.
Congrats, bro.
And more dog content.
More dog content.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch your head, dude. Watch your head.
So, but before you go, we got to get some axes in.
All right. I'm going out with 5 axes because this is bad axe, people.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good.
There you go, folks. There's
That's
Bobby's
my next shirt. It's good.
Heck yeah. Folks, if for some reason you are not subscribed, there's the link right there. Please go subscribe to this great man. Also, Ben right here, if I can get the finger right there, that's Ben from Bourbon Note. We got Joe is where the hell? There we go. There's Joe. Joe from Independent Joe. Go subscribe to him. Yeah, subscribe to all these great channels. Folks, we're going to hop off. Bobby, if you don't mind the dip so I can bring Mark in, we'll talk backstage.
See you guys.
Bobby, congratulations again, man. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Folks, Ben is rolling right now, so go support him. Mark, what's up, man? Good to have you.
I don't know. That just got really convoluted when I jumped on here. I was trying to, I'm not sure what Edward and Aiden are doing with the hand signals over there for a moment.
It's here's Aiden right here, and
oh right, yeah.
I'm just trying to get somebody to read my name.
You're just shredding him. I get it. You're just shredding the Aiden.
And Aiden just sharing some fantastic life advice with the young Parker there.
Is that Bad Hatchet I saw over there with Bad Axe? Because it looked like a smaller version. I just wonder what's going on.
Has anybody read my name yet?
And now they're going to unsubscribe coming out.
The names are not on screen.
Yeah,
there we go.
If there's highlighted and we can't see your I'm dry except for my asshole Aiden.
No,
folks,
it says 50.
Why?
50's nuts in your mouth.
Oh my goodness! I think on that note, folks, we're going to end. But
hold on.
Before we do,
I was wondering about the ginger on screen. I didn't know who that is.
That's Dollar General Bill Burr right there.
Yeah,
Dollar General Bill Burr, aka my name is Ben.
The young Bill Burr with hair still. Okay,
he's from the Bourbon Note.
He's the Ben that Michael Jackson sings about.
No, Ben's great. So his channel is the Bourbon Here. Let me take the comment down for just a second there, so that we can see all the names.
Mark, I've been watching all this shit for about 2 years. So
yeah, so the Bourbon Note there, that is the channel for anyone that's not familiar with Ben Here. There's the channel. In there you can see everybody's names there. But last thing there, so there's Joe's link. If somebody could show up, throw the Bourbon Note up one more time. Wait, no, that's not.
Is that defined as dry?
Yeah, so if you needed more motivation to sub to Joe's channel, just remember he will kill you in your sleep. No, Joe is a very nice man, as Lou points out here. And
Joe sent me this, so he has to be a nice man.
That's it. No, Joe is so. Joe has sent me probably my favorite sample of all time. Although it was,
I am holding it right now.
Cowboy for a cowboy.
That's it. No, so that was very good. No, but it was the Magnus. The Magnus sample you sent me is still one of my favorite samples of all time.
Magnus Cigar Blend?
Yeah, but what batch was it, Joe? You know, I don't remember.
It was probably 69.
There you go.
That sounds like my favorite number.
Hold on.
Batch 55
Show that on stream.
Still what I consider the best whiskey I've had.
Nice.
Is anybody into that? Maybe Aiden?
I'm into a lot. You got to be more specific.
Tincture.
I don't even know. Green Dragon.
What the hell?
Shred.
Giggity.
Aiden.
I have no idea.
And there we go. There is the Bourbon's note. Now we can sign off officially. So
how green it is. Yeah.
It is green.
Maybe that should have been in the back room.
But anyway, there is. That's right. We're trying to get Mark. Trying to get Mark's channel going as well. So don't forget to sub to Mark.
He just showed you the Green Dragon. He's got one.
There you go.
A channel, a YouTube channel.
Mark, you have a channel?
I bet that smells like skunk.
No, but I have subs. It's kind of a weird thing. I don't have a channel, but I have subs. It's kind of an
we're gonna talk him into it though.
All right, sounds good.
So Chris Tats decided to tell people to sub to my channel, so I have some. And my son, his name is the same, also has a YouTube channel from years ago. It's probably got Minecraft content and I don't know what else. Video games.
Hell yeah. Minecrafttwerking.exe. My favorite.
Minecrafttwerking.exe.
Do not type that in. Don't type that. Do not type that in.
I will not. I was just trying to ask him if he knew what that was.
Send Bob's and Virginia.
Yeah, but so anyway, folks, so there's Bourbon Note. There's Mark right there. Here is Joe right here. There's all the great channels that are on this stream right now. Thank you, everybody, for watching another Friday night. Appreciate you all. We're going to close down. Go support Ben. He's still going. Love you guys. We'll see you next Friday. And if you're metalheads, show up, or just rock fans, whatever the case, show up tomorrow night. We're going to be doing Metallica's Ride the Lightning versus Megadeth's Peace Out. We will see you tomorrow night on MASH and Metal. Hell yeah. What's that, Mark?
Ride, R-Y-E-D, the Lightning? Ride, Whiskey, the Lightning? Okay.
Hell yeah.
No, R-I-D-E. Yeah, not R-Y-E.
Yeah. Hydrate.
Anyway.
Hydrate.
Right. Hydrate.
Yes. Hydrate. Water's good. I should probably drink some. Anyway, love you guys. It's been a great night. We will see you guys next Friday, unless we see you tomorrow night, which is even better. See you either tomorrow or Friday. Either way. Yeah. Good night.
See ya.
And we're